Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. I told Sip last night it was not a pretty evening for me on the tennis courts. Bill, you didn't play tennis last night, and you, me, and Sip all won the same amount of games. Not sets, but games last night at the Vine Street courts.
Did you have two? So didn't you have two?
I got one today. At noon.
So 6-0, 6-0.
6-0.
Love.
I got blank.
Love.
I was up 40 love and 40-15 in 2 different games, and I did not win either of those games. Credit to Caleb.
You were up 40 love?
I was up serving 40 to love and did not win a game last night. Caleb was refused to lose. Say that he's a good player, age 27.
Spry.
Yep. Not pretty.
Yeah.
It was an ugly sight at 17th.
But you're still in the A League, right?
I mean, I was calm. I got angry at myself maybe twice. I didn't cuss at myself, but I could tell I was overmatched last night. But I did try. I gave it my all. It wasn't good enough last night at Divine Street Courts.
That goes without saying. You got loved. Hey,
I did. I got shut out.
what is that? No, I forgot. Did you win the first match?
I did. I won the first match. Lost the first set, won sets 2, and then I won the tiebreaker as well. So I'm not going winless, but I probably will end up with 1 win this year on the season. I don't.
Wait a second.
And that sounds very negative. It sounds very defeated. But these are, Caleb told me he plays 5 times a week, either matches or practice. He plays 5 times a week, and I'm not making an excuse. You wanted facts about how often I play. I played 1 time in the last 2.5 years, and that was 2 weeks ago. So I wasn't trying to tell Caleb, hey, I don't take this seriously. I want to win. But when he said he plays 5 times a week at the 4 or 5 level, I said, this is not going to go.
It's preposterous.
Not going to go well for me.
It's preposterous that you're in the A League.
Yes, that's the part that it was. Is there not a tennis league that Jake can get in? It's just kind of a rec league.
Yeah, rec league.
Human interest league.
You can play kids and women and different people.
Yes,
not guys.
And there has to be some kids you could play, right?
Yes, I'm like, isn't there like an 11-year-old you could beat?
Yeah.
Jake, I'm not.
It's fun. Listen, I just if I would just practice a little bit, I could probably compete more. But I refuse to do that. I refuse.
And what was this man? What was this man's name?
This is Caleb, age 27, about to be 28 years old.
Did you ever tell him you want to play golf, Caleb?
No, I did not.
You want to do that?
I took my beating. I was respectful. I said, yeah, you're a good player. You told me that in this same league, he was in the C League a couple years ago, but then took it seriously and started playing all the time. I said, look, that's some growth because I was playing in the A League. Why did they
refuse to put you in the C or B League? I don't understand. Who is this commissioner?
Right.
Let's name names.
That's I think his name is Vince or Vance, one of the two.
That figures.
Right.
That figures. Right away.
Hey, Jake.
Yes. It's Vince. Vince is the man.
Why do you
I told him, I said, I don't want to play in the A League. I said, I don't belong. I never belonged in the A League in the first point, and now you put me back in. I haven't played in 2.5 years.
That's not my question. Why do you refuse to practice?
That's a good question. That takes time. I like to play golf. I like to be with the fam, do my own stuff. I don't want to go just hit balls for an hour somewhere. I love the sport. I like playing it. I don't like practice. I'm like Allen Iverson. Practice.
I don't know.
I don't have the same skill as him.
There's some things that don't fit, that line up in this conversation. You're in the A League, but you refuse to practice.
I don't want to be in the A League. It's like my boycotting thing. I'm not. I'll play.
Is it just the fact they don't have enough A League players, and so they just put you in there?
The problem is that
we'll just move Sorensen up. And
well, I play. I do very well in the B League. There's a very strong difference between A and B, and B is still competitive. But I don't win like 6-0, 6-0. I win 6-4, 6-3, 7-5, 6-4. Competitive matches, what you want in a league. Not 6-0, 6-0. It's not a shot at anybody.
Do we take a stance here? Do you make a call today and say, it's B or I'm walking?
No,
let them know
that's not going to work.
That's a good question.
Because the B League is full. Like that, they are over full in B. They can't move people down.
Can we
people
get you down to the C League?
I don't want to play in C. That'd be good for confidence, but not good for experience. I should route those guys.
Route.
Keyword should. Not a guarantee.
This carnage took place at
17th and Vine, where I won the first match 2 weeks ago, but it was not the same. And my serve was good. I have no excuse. I didn't play bad in terms of comparison to 2 weeks ago. This guy.
Do you have like tennis shorts
incredible.
on? You have those short tennis
I
shorts
had regular athletic shorts. Now here's the real problem. I just brought brand new shoes like 2 weeks ago, and I wore them last night, and they were great, but they're not meant for tennis courts. So I basically have destroyed brand new shoes. I'll show you during the break. Like they're beat up from just playing tennis last night. Not cheap shoes. Destroyed them probably one night of playing tennis.
I didn't know that. Did you know that, by the way, that you had to have tennis shoes? Tennis.
Yeah, kind of. There's a different. You can't have a higher. Like if you went out there like in like the Hokas, which is more cushy and higher, you would just roll your ankle like crazy.
Yep.
Yes. There's a difference. It's a flatter shoe, right?
When you were playing Duke, you didn't have your mom didn't say, "Now put your tennis shoes on."
Yeah. We never know. You wore whatever you had. Yeah. When me and Duke went down to play Alan Sweethelm and Scott Miller in a heated doubles match, we did not have special shoes.
Scott Miller.
Different Scott Miller.
Oh,
yeah, different Scott Miller.
Threw me.
Yeah, we would no, we didn't. We couldn't be that Scott Miller.
Scott Miller, the 6'7" Scott.
The tall Scott. Yeah,
yeah.
We're confused.
And then right away, I thought Scott Miller from Pender, and I never knew it.
No, that's not the case.
No.
Yeah,
there's a different.
I understand the confusion, though.
It was a different Scott Miller.
Different Scott Miller.
Scott Miller. Yeah, his sister is Holly Miller.
Yeah. Okay.
Holly lives out west, out by Lake McConaughey.
Okay, McConaughey.
I've been trying to get me and Duke invited to go fishing out there. Her husband goes quite often, so she sends pictures of fishing, and then she this is one of the worst ones. You've always got an invite.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
No, you don't have an invite when you say you always have an invite. Absolutely not. You don't.
Sounds like a Bill
Why
Strills.
do you say that?
It was a Bill
Parker
Strills.
told me that the other day.
Oh, you always have an invite.
You always have an invite.
No, you don't.
He told that to
you.
You
Know what they do? If you have an invite, they invite you. Hey, we're gonna go on April 30th. And this the time.
I get what you're saying because
you always have an invite as a fake invite.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%. So tell Parker save it. Yeah, because you got duped. Yes.
That's an interesting thing because when I hear it, I hear.
If you tell me you always have an invite to come over to the house, you don't want me to come over to your house at all. I don't really want you at my house. So I mean, I understand. Yeah. So now it's perfectly.
Yeah, but I've never said you always have an invite, so it's kind of null and void on that.
When someone tells you that, there's no invite.
Oh, that is interesting.
They're hoping that you don't actually do it.
No, they're not hoping that you don't.
Yeah, they kind of are in a way. You're not in the. I mean, like someone like I know that I have an open invite to Duke's house anytime because I've been there a bunch of times, and so I can just drive out there and show up. I know that, but no, this is when they say have an open invite, that means you can just show up. I can't show up at Holly Miller's house, which I've never been to in my life, and to go fishing. Imagine showing up and going, "Hey, thanks for the open invite. I'm here." And can your husband get off work quick? And we'd like to go to Lake McConaughey in an hour.
Or does it mean you can call the Millers at any time and say, "Hey, what about this date?"
Yeah,
and they'd say no.
Maybe
another one.
They're allowed to say no.
Maybe another one. Maybe another one.
Trust me. You have an open invite is a fraud.
I don't. Yeah. Now we are not aligned on this subject.
I've always thought about.
I don't know. Ask Connor. He's got all the ideas.
We had a little fight before the show happened this morning. Last night, Connor Bill sent out a screenshot to our group, you, me, Bill, and Connor, about a list that had a receiver higher than somebody else, and Connor said, "Well, that's a fake list. That's someone trying to get just interaction on Twitter."
Me on all sports at that time, and then he said, "Yeah, that I fell for it. I fell for clickbait."
So then Bill fired back. I guess you have more about life than I do, Connor. It got a little testy before Sip arrived this morning.
Top 10 wide receivers.
Yeah.
Top 10 wide receivers. Malachi Tony, Jeremiah Smith, Cam Coleman. Mario Craver. Doesn't that seem like a legit list?
Yeah, it does, Steve. That's the whole thing. But no, not to Connor, because Connor has a different opinion.
So because it's a fake site, it has to be duping people.
If it was, there's some things reversed, it wouldn't be a problem. It'd be fine. Be 100% fine. So Connor has become young Ben.
Yeah.
Remember when Connor really wouldn't come out of the deal? Now he's got all the answers. It's like
young Ben had all the answers.
Young Ben sat in there and then all of a sudden started meeting us at the door during break with new takes and ideas.
Yeah, he had takes.
Yeah.
He did. He came out of his shell, and boy, did he come out.
He came out. He
got really comfortable.
Oh, yeah. He
really
did.
quickly.
All of a sudden, there was a lot of stuff right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I'm still stuck on. You're always invited. I've just taken that as you're always invited.
So Parker told you this
It's
week
also,
or last week.
Here's the deal.
Now he has told me it twice now.
And why does he say it? There's no chance you're going to go see Parker in Denver. Zero.
Unless
Zero
it's a work
chance.
trip of some capacity.
Zero chance. We invite you. You wouldn't even come to my daughter's wedding.
He literally said the words. You always are invited.
Yeah. So there's nothing. That's what you say to people. Hey, got an invite. You're always invited to my
wedding,
place.
You missed the diaper.
That's what you say to
cake,
people you really don't know very well. It's what you say to people you don't care much about.
Me.
No, it's true.
Parker's like a son to me.
Yeah. So he doesn't want you out there.
Yeah. Come on over.
Maybe not.
You're
so much,
invited anytime you want.
Maybe so much doesn't want you there, as much as he knows you won't come.
Maybe it might be.
I mean, how many times you invite somebody to something like, hey, you want to do this? Then you know there's no way they would do it. Hey, we'd love to have you come. You want to jump in sometime with us? No, they'd be like me. Bill, would you want to play tennis? No. You always have an invite.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, it's true.
I've never heard that. I now listen, I will say this. It captures my imagination, your spiel, so I will consider this. But no. I think it's literally they're telling you that we'd like to have you sometime. Let's make a date work. That's what I hear. No, we'd like to have you sometime. Let's make a date work.
Absolutely.
I'd like to know if people feel the same way as Bill. When someone says open invite anytime, is that really mean open invite anytime?
Open invites from someone you also casually know, like Holly Miller went to high school with her friend. I saw her down in Houston at the what's that bar we were at, Jay?
Tom's Watch Bar.
I saw her down there, and her husband was down there, and so we had a great conversation. I haven't seen her in like 20 years, you know. So you have an open invite though.
But they know you're not going to take it as well.
That's a good point.
If I'm hauling my bag down to the guest bedroom and I haven't seen him in 20 years,
this is weird.
This is super weird.
You're up before them in the morning.
Yeah, up in the morning. You got
kitchen,
walking around the kitchen, and hey, I found a banana, but I didn't. Hey, do you guys have those Eggo waffles like that? Well, Bill, I don't know. I haven't seen you since the late 80s, but I'd love to thankfully you're here.
Hey, you're in the kitchen.
Yeah. Just go through their stuff.
Robert says, Bill, 100% on. Yeah, dead on this one. Nailed this one.
Damn.
It's not even a Bill's Thrills. It's like a free Bill's Thrills.
We got
a bonus Bill's Thrills.
Junior thrill.
Damn.
Yeah, junior thrill.
Well, you've taught me a lot. I'm not convinced on this, but yeah. You've taught me a lot. I mean, that airplane advice was life. It was literally.
I don't know why you didn't have that in the first place.
Yeah,
that was literally.
You thought you had to talk to people.
You're the
on
only
the plane.
person in the world, I think, that knew they had to sit down. Like, well, I'm in for a 3-hour conversation.
What
like, nope.
today?
What am I doing? Like, nope.
I hope they're interested.
Everyone knows. Headphones in immediately. A couple nods.
You know the guilt I felt for 50 years, basically. Like not 50. I mean, since I started flying at 20, I felt a lot of guilt. A lot of guilt.
Hang on. So you didn't start flying until you were 40?
No, I started flying when I was 20. So,
okay, got you.
But I mean guilt. Like I'd be like, is there something wrong with me? Like I don't really want to talk to this person. I just want to sleep, and I don't want to. When I wake up, I don't want to talk to them. Is that bad?
You mean you paid hundreds of dollars for this flight, and you felt like you had to talk to the people, not do whatever you wanted to do on the plane. That was under the rules of the plane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's life changing. I mean, the next flight I took, I felt way better. I don't have to talk.
But you always fall asleep in general. You said on planes right away.
But you don't sleep the entire time usually. You know,
you wake up and start talking to people that aren't people that you know.
No, but you just say, "Hi, how are you? Where are you going?" I mean,
so you would start the conversation. Not only would you say, you would start. You're the one that was starting the conversation.
You're the problem.
You started it.
How are you? I'm Steve.
No.
I'm from Columbus.
No.
Just small talk.
No.
No, now I don't. I mean, 2 years now I haven't.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
It is a
pressure was off.
It's a badge of honor.
So
for
that
me.
person would leave the plane saying this guy would stop talking.
I know.
Next to me. They're talking about you.
No. It wasn't like I would talk nonstop, but I felt like you had to just be cordial and say hi.
You can be cordial by saying nothing at all, too. It's the ones that, talk too much, snore. They're the problems.
Then that guy in Penn State said, "Could you please chew with your mouth shut?" But your gum.
You chew, and then you also had the situation down in Houston
with the apple.
With the apple, the guy said, "Hey, get out of here with those germs.
Get that germy apple out of here."
Which Bill witnessed this affair.
I was sitting right there. I watched the whole thing.
That guy was not.
That guy was not. And then he was on. Then he was on his phone the whole time, and all he wanted to talk about was Major League Baseball. And we're at a game to go to the Elite Eight. We're at the Sweet 16. He wants to talk about Major League Baseball. And he's telling the guy next to him, I had an interview with ESPN. I had this. And it's like saying, they didn't hire you. So it didn't happen. So let's move on.
So we moved on. And what I scouted that guy out. He was at one point like the St. Louis Post-Dispatch columnist. He had a big job. Now, he maybe has a big job. I don't know what it was.
It was to antagonize us is what his job was.
He was not a pleasant person.
No, not at all.
I would tell him, listen, they offer this apple in the break room. Why can't I have it?
Now,
here?
hold on. I would say this. I shouldn't lay an apple down that's chewed up. I get that. I do get it. But he could have been more pleasant about, I don't know how you do it.
There's no way I'm saying anything to a guy next to me. The apple wasn't touching him. It wasn't not even close to him. So
no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't
goes out of their way to yell.
And I want you to think about this. We met him, and then we met my guy from Illini guys
who went to the top, who moved up.
That's who we met. That's the difference right there. And guess what? We had a Illini guy on the radio. He was outstanding, a guy that's almost
one of the best.
One of those connections for life. And the other guy, I'm like, I don't even, whatever. Go about your life.
Yeah, he was just
could be another Bill Strills.
There's no way you would react like that to somebody, or I would.
No chance.
No shot.
Because actually, even though we were both squatting and getting seats that weren't ours, but my point is, but he didn't know that. So it's like you're kind of the same. We did have press passes on. So you guys operate on that big time. Like that when you're on the road recruiting and stuff, you see coaches out. Everybody's very respectful. Everybody's very respectful of each other. Hey, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. It's grind or whatever. All those things. You guys are the same way. Very respectful. This guy was not. This guy, yeah.
No, he was disrespectful. Like, it was weird.
You think Ross Dellinger would act like that?
No, I don't.
He called in for Jake's birthday.
He did.
From Washington,
I appreciate
D.C.
that. Thank you, Ross.
He called in
and had info too.
He had info on top of Sorsby. By the way, Buffet on the text line says, "I feel sorry for people who sit by my dad on a plane. He brings no headphones." No devices. He is there to make friends purely.
He's there to make friends. That's all. You know what?
Oh,
when you say, Dad, if this guy's like 75 and wants to make a friend, the chance of me being a friend that day, probably am. I'm probably going to say something to him. Yeah, I probably am.
He's there to make
friends. I will say this also: if he has some sort of military background, then I know I'm talking to him. If something comes up that is like, well, I was in Vietnam, I'm like, okay, I want to talk to you.
Yep, let's check.
I want to talk.
Absolutely.
Now, Zonk says, I sat next to Sip on a flight one time. He was very polite and just the right amount of chat.
I could see him.
Thank you, Zonk.
Hey, now,
so you were socially aware of that.
Steve has social awareness, except for you always got a permanent invite here. That's a fake invite.
I've never thought of that till right now.
You don't go to a wedding because you hey, if I ever get married, you got an invite. All of a sudden, the person's getting married and you haven't got an invite. You don't show up and all of a sudden, I'll have the beef tips and your name's not on a list anywhere. Well, I assumed when we met, like in college, you said, I always had an invite to your wedding.
I wish Holly Miller would weigh in right now.
Please call in, Holly. 464-5685.
Nikki Stoltenberg, if you're listening, can you get a hold of Holly? Yes.
What's the number again?
402-464-5685. Call or text anytime.
Can somebody get a hold of Holly and have her call in?
Have her call.
Give the number one more time.
402-464-5685. I don't want to bring down idle chit chat. I don't know if Bill, you saw this last night. I say Bill.
I sent it to you this morning.
What's that?
Hang on. This morning?
Mm-hmm. About 4.
Okay, you did. Yes, you did. You did. I see that now. On Monday, we played for Bill's birthday. You Never Even Called Me by My Name by the great David Allan Coe, the song of the day.
Okay.
Informed that he passed away yesterday at age 86.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
Are you okay?
Can you imagine the lifestyle he led? That was a lifestyle. Wow.
You're pretty familiar with David Allan Coe.
That's his favorite song ever.
Yeah.
See, I'm not that familiar with him. But he
passed away at age 86.
If I wanted to go sit down someplace and be like, okay, I'd like to sit and listen to music for a night with some friends, but just locked in like that, it'd be David Allan Coe and Jerry Jeff Walker. That would be the
that's
two.
Interesting.
That's the two that I would select.
Wow.
That'd be the two.
That's not the two. Wow. I would go Waylon and probably Willie.
Would be awesome. Yeah, would be awesome.
What would you go?
Well, Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Well, I remember vividly. We were doing the show the day after Tom Petty passed. That was a rough day.
That was
not fun.
Well, that was kind of unexpected, right?
Yeah, he had some sort of illness the previous week, and then I know it was a heart attack. I don't know what it was. It was something in early October 2017.
Mm-hmm.
That sucked. That was not a very fun.
He's been gone since 2017.
Almost 9 years. Okay. 9 years. Wow. Tom Petty's been gone, and that next day sucked. We played every rejoin with Tom Petty.
You know, it's interesting, isn't it? He has that Tom Petty channel, and his voice is on there.
It's still there.
So you almost feel like he's not.
He's still with us, but he's not.
It's kind of weird when you think about it. Think about that.
Do we have any like old shows or anything like that we can play? Like when me and Steve are no longer with us, and occasionally just play an old show.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like a Tuesday in March or something. Just be like, just play an old.
I don't like these morbid conversations.
And this is morbid. I hesitate.
It is morbid.
I even hesitate to say this, but Jake, of course, nailed the date. Early October. It was October 2 of 2017.
The
day before my sister's birthday.
Following an accidental drug overdose.
That's what it was.
At his Malibu home. The LA coroner found he passed from mixed drug toxicity. Yes.
I laid on the couch for 5 hours that day listening to Tom Petty music. Very sad. It's very sad. I was downstairs on the couch listening to Tom Petty for about 5 hours.
Bill?
It was a rough day.
I'm not going to be on
9 years ago.
I will not be on the couch today. Just all of a sudden, Laura, Bill, it's okay. Hang on, I'm just rewinding. Just playing some David Allan Coe
again. I played a lot of songs. That was a sad day, but we moved on. R.I.P. though. David Allan Coe, R.I.P. Age 86, wonderful country artist. Go ahead, Bill.
Now I'd say he's a friend. Stopped over, lived somewhat in the neighborhood. He came over, Mark Kurtenbach.
Okay.
Mark,
I know the name.
And he's from Columbus.
I was going to say.
He's from Columbus.
But he comes and sees you and not me. That's
well, he wrote a book on Scotus dominance.
Oh.
And
Don't read
look at the title. Yeah, look at the title.
That's not going to sell.
I played for Scotus.
That won't sell.
And it talks about the Scotus dominance. And it talks a lot about
that's fake news, by the way.
Yeah, Scotus dominance. So he wrote this incredible book. And so, but it was funny. He brought this book over, but then he brought me like 6 fishing lures that he makes by hand.
Mark Kurtenbach. What a guy. That's nice.
How about the name Kurtenbach?
I love the book. I played for Scotus is the name of the book.
I played for Scotus. What if he wrote that?
It took some.
I played for Columbus.
Took some guts to write that. Wow. Well, that's quite an admission.
He's a breaker.
Is there anything else you want to get off your chest, Mark?
You know what he'd say to you? Come on over. You got an open invite. Mark would say that to you, Steve.
Oh, Scotus beat us one time, and they used a flat ball purposely. That's what Scotus did.
Hold it. Scotus beat you guys?
Yeah.
That's in the book. I guarantee that's in the book.
It was a JV game. Anyway, wow. Okay, I'm serious. That's nice. Yeah. That's cool.
And he made these fishing lures.
I'm joking around,
which I'm very excited about. But he's going to build a breaker.
Okay, Mark Kurtenbach. Well, how age? What age?
He's retired. I'm going to guess him probably 62.
Young, like 60, our age.
62, 63.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't remember Mark But hey, listen, I knew a lot of Scotus guys.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them.
Yeah, you had cross paths.
So he probably played with Mark Brzezinski. Do you know that name? No, you probably don't.
No, we just got a text from Ron. This is important. Not Ron Busch, different Ron. Ron says, I worked
Hold it, Brzezinski. That's the Breeze.
Mark Brzezinski.
Left-hander.
Lefthander. Blonde left-hander.
Yeah. Oh, I know him. I know. Absolutely, I know him. Yeah. Yeah. When I was a graduate assistant, I think Breeze was playing. He played with he played with Greg K.
He absolutely would have been playing.
Yeah, left-hander.
Yep.
Yeah, really smooth.
Yeah, he was a couple of years older, like Kurtenbach. So Kurtenbach, I'm sure,
this
played
guy
with
must be very popular. Everyone knows Mark Kurtenbach. Ron says, I worked at Russ's IGA with Mark Kurtenbach in the 80s. Great guy. He hand drew all the store sale signs.
Okay. This is fascinating.
And he played for Scotus.
This is fascinating.
Hold, who do you play for?
I played for Scotus.
He wrote the book about beating Columbus over and over.
Mark was the commissioner of St. Joe's Basketball League here in town for 20 years. The GOAT.
This is unbelievable.
Mark Kurtenbach.
Sounds like a great guy.
How about this one too? He's a substitute teacher at Pius, and he goes, I'm not even a teacher. He said, but he took a couple classes and got the documentation just to go fill in where needed. Imagine you would be doing that. I'm gonna take a couple classes in case Pius needs some help. I mean, God, I've loved Pius and I love Jim Hansen and the Peds and everybody there, Coach Carney, everyone. But yeah,
he overcame. He overcame his high school years.
I played for Scotus.
But
he overcame.
We just said his name and 20 texts come rolling.
Everyone knows Mark Kurtenbach.
Everybody knows because he was so friendly. Yeah.
Wow, East Lincoln West. I'm friends with Mark.
Okay.
St. Joe's.
No, you're not East Lincoln.
Great guy.
Now you're joking around.
So he knows him.
Also, we have not heard from East Lincoln West.
It's been a while.
He doesn't
6
know
months.
Kurtenbach.
No, the Dahlia is fake.
There's no way.
There's some also Gavin Gallier. Oh, hold it. Is that Mark?
Yeah, and then Marty's going to call in here
Marty.
pretty soon. Yeah, I know Kurtenbach.
You don't.
Marty, I've been thinking of some topics when I'm back on the show. I want to talk about Florida State baseball.
Florida State baseball.
He was one of the
Florida
callers.
State baseball.
He was wedged in between the governor and Ross Dellinger.
Marty wondered aloud,
Will Bolt.
when am I coming on again?
He did. That's fine. But he's a part of the show at times.
I told him easy now. Easy.
Teagues from Eagle. I worked with Mark at Novartis.
No, you didn't.
He's one of my favorite bosses at Novartis.
You're thinking about somebody else.
Everyone knows
This
Mark
guy's
Kurtenbach.
worldly famous. And he was in my driveway last night.
How did he know where you lived?
I don't know. That's not hard to figure out. No, I'm going to have that. But yeah. And also he was very cautious about even Laura's like, hey, there's somebody here to see. I'm like, okay, I was doing something. I'll be right there. But he was very like,
this is amazing.
He was very
and,
much.
And I'm joking around about Scotus.
Yeah.
I got no animus towards Scotus.
Animosity.
Animus is the word. If you want to look that, you want to do this?
Hold it. So that's Jake, and that's our Mr. Know-It-all in the producer booth in there.
All right, animosity. Yeah. I know that's
Connor's
the word
got
sure.
2 years of college in him. He's got it all
He's
figured
a
out.
smart man.
Yeah.
You correcting me?
No, I just checking. I thought it was animosity.
This is amazing, by the way. Actually,
does anybody else know Mark?
Well, Wes says he
Kurtenbach?
does. He knows for sure. I just texted him right now and tell him they're talking about you on the show, Mark.
Jake, animus definition. You want it?
Yes.
Was it close to animosity?
Hostility or ill feeling.
Close to animosity, basically.
And animus is the right word.
So I've only heard animosity.
Thank you. See?
So I've never heard animus.
We learned a new word today.
I've never heard animus in my life.
Well, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm and all joking aside.
I played for Scotus.
Yeah, I like this. Is amazing.
Yeah. Like played for Pitts.
Yeah. Jim Pitts.
Yeah.
He played for Jim Pitts.
Yeah. My dad loved Jim Pitts.
Really?
They're good friends.
This is worlds colliding.
Yeah. Worlds collide.
Yeah. Jim Pitts. I don't know that I would have. I'd never crossed paths too much with Jim Pitts, but I was aware of him. Spenceri. Well, your dad would know that too. I think.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he would know.
I can't believe about the Breeze.
The Breeze I played with. We played. Hey, now hold on. We played a lot of pick. I played a lot of pickup with Mark Brzezinski. A lot of
Breeze kind of had one of those Top Gun haircuts.
Good looking dude.
Yeah.
Good player. I think Kurtenbach would verify. Brzezinski probably was their best player in that class. Yeah.
That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag. They don't guess. They game plan using soil tests, yield maps, and field data. They help farmers call the right shots for the ground. Learn more today at 738ag LLC.com.
God, that was fun.
That was fun. Joey, can you write a book? I played for Bertrand. That would be.
You can write a book too. I played for Pender.
I don't think just me and Duke stories.
Yes.
That's all it is. Just
Yes.
stories
I
about
couldn't
me and
get
Duke.
mine to 20 pages. That's the problem.
That's exactly. Mine would be one of those things too. It'd be like one of those Reader's Digest books sections where it's just like there's like, oh, it's 4 pages. It was interesting.
It's a
that's
feature.
It.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't have a lot. There's not much
making stuff up.
I don't have much stuff. Imagine
That
me
book's
trying to
pretty
put this,
thick over there.
trying to put that together. Oh
It's
no.
pretty thick.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, nothing.
Mark Kurtenbach
Yeah,
shows up at your house.
with fishing lures and a book.
It's amazing to me. It is.
And then now he's worried. We
I'm not
didn't
joking.
And everyone in the whole, all the breakers know him.
Apparently, he's very popular.
Jim Cam, weigh in.
Yeah.
Jim Cam. Jim Cam would be in his class.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
He's
no.
probably in the book.
No,
probably
no.
in the book.
Well, he went to Columbus High, Jim Cam. Probably a year younger or two, maybe.
Did he ever play house over at the Risers? Easy bake.
We were policemen.
Did you have policeman outfits on? Why is there too many policemen baking some brownies in the basement?
in Jill's Easy Bake. Jill Reiser.
Two police.
We're detectives.
Yeah, Dragnet.
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch detectives.
Oh, God. 464-5685.
Okay, Steve, this is your safe place.
Yeah. Hey, you got an invite here 24/7. Anytime you want, buddy. Yeah.
All right, sweet. I'll be over.
All of a sudden, Bill's at, where you going? I'm driving out to the Millers. It's actually not the Millers. It's the Mocks now.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, God, Jake.
Has anybody gotten a hold of Holly
I
yet?
haven't seen anybody text
Holly,
about
please
that.
weigh in. Cam, Jim, please weigh
Is the
in.
invite really open or not?
I can show it to you. She messaged me on, it's on Messenger. And she goes, no, you have an invite here.
Well, Sean says, did you give Kurtenbach an open invite to your house last night or not?
Anytime, stop on
Anytime,
over.
come over, Mark.
It's pretty sweet that we got Columbus listeners. Kurtenbach obviously is. Jim Cam is very important. You guys would love Jim Cam. He's an accountant, serious dude, but great dude.
You talked about the staying in a weird house or someone else's house. If I don't know him, like they're like, I mean, I want nothing to do with that. I am not. If it's kind of like
Cam's
I'm
weighed in.
What's that?
Relative or a very good friend.
Ask him if we can get a hold of the Breeze.
Steve, I never played house at the Risers.
Just had to confirm.
Were you ever a detective, a police officer, a youth police officer?
Steve, I never played house at the Risers. Remember, I grew up on the poor side of town by the alfalfa mill. I do not remember that, Jim.
Well, remember, yeah,
I do not.
Your grandpa had a clothing store, and your dad carried wads of cash around. So yeah.
My dad did carry wads of cash. Wads.
464-5685. Call or text as always. Troy Dannon spoke last
Made my
night.
day, by the way.
Now
hold
this
on.
is a tease. In about an hour, we're gonna hear a phone call from someone that is very upset about
we need to hear this.
postseason rules of the if Nebraska were to host a regional in baseball or softball. There's some rules laid out that the season ticket holders aren't very happy about. The people that they go to all these cold games, the wind games, the rainy games, are not getting any sort of good treatment, and they're bothered by that. So we'll hear from a listener at 7:30 about that.
As far as Dan goes, quick sports.
Yes, from last night.
We're just doing sports for a while.
Yeah, no huge news. I mean, there was some news that Nebraska will build a $5.5 million clubhouse for baseball and a $4.5 million clubhouse for softball. That's
clubhouse.
Yeah.
Explain that. What is that?
Well, like where the players are housed. Where they
what do you mean they're housed?
Where they dress. Where they. I mean, it's probably like their second home, right? Over there, they're there a lot. So, $5.5 million clubhouse for baseball, $4.5 million for Rhonda's program, a clubhouse.
Is Peter Kiewit building that also?
He said,
Good
by
chance.
the way, probably. I don't know that. I don't know that.
Okay.
Nothing has been done according to Dan. And I did listen to this. Sean wrote it. I listened. Nothing has been done to Haymarket since it was built in 2001.
Okay, we need some upgrades.
Yeah. That's what
Dan
said that last
I
night.
still think of it as like, oh yeah, the state of the art, and it's not. I mean,
Not now.
It's beautifully not
now.
It's 2001.
No, it's not now. And nothing. I'm not dogging on Haymarket
because the whole setup is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see the fans there, the ones that go out there in the cold,
Yeah.
the wind,
Every game.
Okay, so Zach Bryan, that was the concert.
That's right.
52,000 tickets sold, 42,000 were scanned. That's despite starting at 10:40.
And with storms.
Yeah. He said, Dannon said that if not for another round of lightning, Zach was going to play until after 1 a.m. The show ended up ending at 12:15 sports. Okay, there's a headline here from Sean. In-use post. Oh, I'm just going to read the headline. We'll get to this. In-use postseason baseball. He did talk about this. I'm sorry, guys. In-use postseason baseball ticketing plan does not guarantee season ticket holders keep their same seats. Okay.
I got an angry phone call from a guy saying call 7:30. It was yelling at me. He said, I didn't do anything wrong. He
was Jake.
He wasn't blaming me. He was venting to me about the situation.
The person who's calling in is about as level-headed as there is.
That's
Should
right.
Should we wait, or you want me to read this?
Well, read it. We're going to address it at 7:30.
Okay.
He's going to call in.
He said, okay, postseason baseball tickets. So we're talking regional, possibly super regional. Postseason baseball tickets will be sold through a tiered system, prioritizing Husker Athletic Fund membership levels.
Oh, wow.
Those levels as of March 18th of 2026. So as of March 18th. Current season ticket locations are not reserved or held for the postseason. I repeat, current season ticket locations are not reserved or held for the postseason, according to this message sent out that your friend's name?
Paul,
he got that. There was a message sent to fans this week, so that's what he's up in arms about. Sean writes, this is surely not going to be well received by current baseball season.
It sure hasn't been.
Yeah. I don't think there's one person who's like, oh, I get it. Makes sense to me.
There was always one of the reasons you built such a strong season ticket base over the years. It guaranteed you good seats for a regional or even a super regional. It was almost like a stock. This is Sean. It was almost like a stock dividend that pays out based on your investment. Sean wonders openly if this will be revisited.
I hope so. I mean, you got people that listen, they have been there. It's not been a great weather season at Haymarket Park. There's been some nice games, but there's some really, it's Paul's called me, raining and cold and windy, and it's always a great windy. And they're 20-1 at home, and these fans have showed up for great baseball, but through the elements, and they're not getting rewarded for it. They're saying thanks, but trying to get tickets in the postseason.
Bill, you always have to do this in my role. You have to consider the other side. I don't know what the other side is. What is the other side? That I'd want to hear from Dannon, like his defense, before I condemned it too much. The defense is what? I don't know. That those tickets aren't a right, that they're leased, basically.
Was the last
right?
When was
that it?
You don't have to get them, but you should have the option to buy the postseason tickets in your seat.
I'm not disagreeing.
You don't have to accept them, but if it's there, I'm buying them.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm trying to look for the other side.
In the number of available seats, so all of a sudden someone can just be a list donor and they can roll in there and just get about 20 tickets.
I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't know if it's. I don't know if you can just buy as many as you want. My guess is no on that, but I don't know. I never worry about tickets, but I
also should we open it up that there's a season ticket holder out there that's okay with this? That is like, I think it's a great idea.
Say the name. Say the number.
Yeah. If you are okay with it, please 402-464-5685. We will hear someone that's very upset about it in the 7:00 hour. If you're okay with it and you are a season ticket holder, we'd like to hear that side as well. But I've not heard that side at all through texts and social media.
Oh no, it was a rant last night on social media. It was this was it. So I go back to, when was the last regional held here? 2005.
2008.
2008.
18 years ago.
So 2008. What was the situation?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Can they go back and say, well, in 2008 we did the exact same thing? Why is everybody upset?
We'll see on that. I don't know that. That's a good question. Hey, we'd like to hear from a Nebraska baseball fan or two. Do you remember 2008? What was the ticket situation? Somebody's got to know that, right? Anyway, he also talked about the stadium. To answer your, I can help you with this, Bill. They're not going to like just pulverize South Stadium all at once with like a news event. It'll be systematically taken down. Same with the West Stadium. The bowl of the West Stadium will be, taken down. But it's not going to be a big event like that you
don't go over to it. We're not going to go to the event,
camp out or anything like that.
Or what are they doing? What are the seats like in South Stadium?
I don't know that question.
I know they're bleacher style seats.
I don't know,
but
that.
Are they still wooden?
I don't know.
I want to know if people are selling. If they're selling those,
they're really intent in this. In selling this, I'm somewhat interested in this as a football coach. They're really selling the South end as you're going to be playing into hell because the students now are going to be located. 7,000 students will be located in the South, and I think what I've read is down lower. So the South they're designing so it'll be very tough to drive into as an opponent.
Todd, by the way, in Gretna, to answer your question about 2008, he says, I was a former season ticket holder back in all the 2000s, and we had the first right to the seat when it came to the postseason regionals and super regionals.
Not sure why they're doing this.
Can you imagine this one? Can you imagine this one at One Memorial Way? They host a playoff game this year,
and then
it's like season tickets don't matter.
Oh,
that's crusade right now.
I wonder if they do.
Yeah,
how would it not be that?
I don't know.
Now, it screams that would be with the case for a playoff game. I
don't know
for
that
football.
it screams.
The only thing would be if there's something which I find it very far fetched. It'd be like going, no, this is how it is. The NCAA makes us do it this way.
Yeah.
Is there something else to it?
That might be. I wonder about that.
Push off the blame to somebody else.
If you were at Arkansas and this happened, or at LSU like that, there would be pitchforks. If all of a sudden it would be mayhem.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be mayhem anywhere, right?
Anywhere. We'll have a call on this in the 7 o'clock hour. Before the break, though, if you are hungry for breakfast, brunch, or lunch in downtown Lincoln, where should the Breakers go this morning? Scotus Bird. Early Bird's open right now at 19th and K with free and spacious parking all the way till 2 p.m. every day of the week.
Kurt Bird.
Breakfast tacos, breakfast nachos,
maybe waffles, the breeze will be there.
French toast, pancakes, and the world famous hash holes.
Hash holes.
Stop by today, Early Bird at 19th and K in downtown Lincoln. Greg Sankey is talking into the wind right now. I'll tell you what he's saying next. Early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I'm Dr. Jeremy Hosai, candidate for the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. Husker athletics has never been stronger. Let's champion the same mindset across our entire university: academics, research, and opportunity. As a neurosurgeon, former regent, and proud Husker, I'm running to stand up for NU's future because this matters to my family and yours. On May 12th, vote Dr. Jeremy Hosai for regent, for our students, for our future, and for Nebraska.
We have 2 boys, so we needed more space. We lived in a townhouse, so we decided to build.
Casey Bowman and her husband Joe built their first home with us. This is Bob Benish of Aspen Builders. Working with the Bowmans was fantastic.
After the first meeting, we really liked them as people.
I was really skeptical about the whole building process, more so than Joe was. But they explained everything before it happened. If there were problems or issues along the way, they called and explained everything. They just really helped ease my mind.
They were really good about giving us options as far as what fit in the budget, what didn't fit in the budget. They have a designer, Rachel.
She was amazing. She was very helpful in making sure that our house turned out good. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change the lot. I wouldn't change colors. I love everything about it. Everything. It's perfect for us.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myinspartners.com.
When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos. When the weather heats up, cool down with Amigos' new frosted lemonades and limeades. Icy, fruity, and oh so refreshing. Start with a zesty lemonade or limeade base. Then choose blue raz, cherry, or strawberry to create your personalized flavor mix. Amigos tops it all with a swirl of frosty vanilla ice cream. Whether you're soaking up the sun or just need a cool pick-me-up, these frosty delights are summer in a glass. Chill out with a frosted lemonade at Amigos.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of it at the Smokehouse at Super Savor and Russ's Market. Award-winning old world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors of smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausages for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, or smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Savor and Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and etiquettefm.com.
There is only one Apple store in Lincoln, Nebraska. That, of course, is Trip and our team at Computer Hardware, just south of 70th and O. Also in Kearney, Hastings, and GI. 46 years in business. You can buy new products, Apples, watches, phones, computers, and you can also get yours repaired there.
And we're not talking about germy apples.
No, the good Apple products.
This is real Apple.
Yeah.
I got to think about this one last time. When someone has to tell you that you're welcome at their house, that means you're not welcome.
I don't agree with you on this.
No,
I got to think about this.
Yeah, think if someone say, "Hey, you're welcome here," if you don't know that you're welcome, you don't go. You know what?
Point.
You know what? I didn't know. I just thought I thought I knew them, and now I'm welcome at their house.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all adding up.
That is your most convincing point right there. I'm still not totally swayed. You're always welcome. Yeah, you almost say that to a stranger.
Yeah, you're always welcome here. You walk away like I'm not welcome here.
Wow.
What if you saw me sitting in your living room? That'd be kind of weird.
It'd be weird. Yeah.
Without unannounced, it'd be strange.
Yeah, it would be. Non-family member.
Same. You're in my living room. It's odd too.
Think about that.
Without announcing it. What the hell are you doing here? How'd you get in? How'd you get in?
That's another Bill's Thrills. Should be another Bill's Thrills. Just the fact that people used to knock on your door and come over to see you. That doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
No one stops over to see you because, or
Is that true?
They know you're coming
Kurtenbach
because they're texting and doing things that he was just stopping over. Like I said, Kurtenbach was not trying to get in the house. He was like, "Hey," sticking his head in the door. Anybody here?
I agree with you 100%. We grew up at a different time.
All of a sudden, your parents be going, "Hey, the Thompsons are here. Hey, come on in."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come on in like that. Hey, you want a beer?
Yep.
Yeah. No one stops over.
No.
If you do, you know they're coming.
It's weird. Yeah. If someone's at your door, it's odd.
Oh, yeah, right away. It's like, right away. You freak out when the doorbell goes off. Whoa.
Right.
Whoa. Who's this?
100%.
Freak out. Before
Is
it
that
was
true?
Yeah.
That was everyday life for us, Jake.
Things have
All of a
changed.
sudden,
Things have changed.
And they go
You're
like,
right. When there is a knock at your door, it's freaky. Like, why somebody?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Mom, it's Barb. Oh, but Barb just comes in like that. What's going on, Sharon?
Right. Back in the day, it was
Didn't
normal
have
for
phones
Steve's
to
door.
text though.
Yeah.
There was no texting back
Yeah,
then.
there's no. You didn't even. But also
Stopping over was your text.
Jake, there was phones.
I'm here.
There were phones.
There were phones,
but
Jake.
you could
they
text.
didn't. But you didn't call. You just stopped over.
Right.
What are you doing? I don't know. Let's just go over to the Christians and see what they're doing.
Just the only thing I want to raise is it possible we're just us three think this is the case? Would other people say, "Oh, I'd go over to people's house"? I don't think so. I 100% have the feeling that Bill conveyed when someone knocks at my door, like, "Oh, whoa."
First thing I think is IRS or police.
Yeah, or
Bill, that's
intruder.
concerning to me.
Intruder. Yeah. Something. Yeah. Exactly. You never think
It's never good.
when someone knocks.
Never a
you
good
think
thing.
But damned, Busch stopped by.
No,
never a chance.
Now I will say this: Sophia, Leo, they do knock on my side door a lot.
Yeah.
But it's I
Man,
kind
you
of know.
encourage that. You welcome.
Well,
them.
it's kind
I know.
of unspoken, you know. They're so close, and our doors are close. So, but anyway, but no, you're exactly right. If someone knocks on my front door,
oh yeah,
you're like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
You know, it's that. What is this?
Our front door is weird too because we have glass on it,
Yeah.
so people can see in. So you walk up to it like there's also if you just kind of walk by, it's like, hey,
Just peering in, see what's happening at
what's
the Busch
going on over
household
there?
here.
Yeah, I'm surprised you do that. I would keep that door, the other door, shut.
Greg Sankey is speaking on Sirius XM Radio this
What's
week.
he talking about?
Sankey's
A
talking.
couple things, I think one's shouting into the wind, hoping he's being heard about. He says the SEC was a few bounces away from being where the Big Ten's at, and was more sustained dominance. He mentioned the Alabama-Michigan game went to overtime a couple years ago. What did? Michigan won that game.
A couple years ago.
He said the close losses by Georgia to Notre Dame and Texas to Ohio State 2 years ago could have bounced our direction. Not a great look in that one, Greg. Just you've had your dominance. You can get it back. You just won't let the Big Ten have
Not a
their
great
moment.
look, but he's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but he didn't have to say it though.
When I read this in the rundown quickly last night, the first thing I thought it was like, it's interesting that Jake's kind of pushing back because Jake, you are Sankey. We almost beat Michigan. That's you. That you live your whole life on close calls.
I don't want to live that way though.
But you
does
do.
Greg want to live that way?
But when we started talking about games like that, the number of times
I just brought up that it was close, and it doesn't count. You're right.
Yeah.
Close does not count.
That's what he brought up.
It is not a good look for him.
For me, it's just you just get
It's not.
You understand? That's what I say now. So
okay, so there's also this talk about the 2014 playoff.
Yeah, tell us about this.
That the SEC's stiff arming. It's a petite plan, and it's not. This is going to be a standoff. It is. This is Matt Hayes. Matt Hayes, by the way, Bill, for you. Jake knows Matt Hayes.
Sporting
Great columnist. I mean,
where's
really.
he from? I don't know Matt.
Long-time sporting news writer. Is he still there?
Really?
USA Today.
Okay, he's moved on.
Okay.
He said, want to know why the SEC Sankey isn't moving off a 16-team playoff? Because a 24-team playoff, this is educational, is the first big step to the 10 FBS conferences consolidating and sharing media rights. He says, this is Hayes, the SEC will blow up college football before sharing its billions and prime television windows on the biggest network, ESPN, with everyone else. They will blow up college football before they do that. What we're going to have is a major standoff now. They won't move. Now, he's saying this is not necessarily Sankey. This is the SEC presidents and chancellors directing Sankey to dig in his heels. Whatever. That's just rhetoric. But we're in for one here, I think. I don't think they'll budge on this. Now, I don't know what the Big Ten, if the Big Ten.
What is blowing up college football to Greg Sankey? What does he mean by that?
If you want a 24-team playoff, you'll have to do it without us.
Okay.
Go ahead and jump.
So there's two things to that. One, 24-team playoff without the SEC would stink.
Yeah,
that would not be
wouldn't
good.
be right.
But at the same time, their own league doesn't gain a lot when you don't have Ohio States and USC.
Thank you for saying that. So to answer the question, Bill's touching on sort of this is, oh God, of course. Oh, you know what happens, Jake?
Yeah.
With your phone.
Ads.
Yeah, here it is. The SEC, what it would do is just play a 10-game league schedule, add in a couple group of 5 games, and call it good. A 10-game league schedule. Here's what he writes. The SEC can, and you better believe it will, take its ball and play a 10-game conference schedule with a couple preseason games against any group of 5 school interested in earning a couple million per game. Now, you're right. That's unappealing. Like what?
So they'd have no title.
Does not appeal to me
no
at all.
Championship.
No. They'd have their own. It'd be like the UFL. It'd be just their own league.
Now, what he says is interesting. This is a fascinating situation that he wrote about, and I'm telling you, Hayes, he grasps this stuff very well. He says the SEC has the ultimate trump card, which is what? ESPN. It has the ultimate trump card. It has an ESPN and a long-term valuable product. And this is, Jake, you're not going to like this. It's not a Big Ten 3-year flash. See, I'm pro. Yeah. Well, he didn't say that. Hayes said that. Hayes said that.
Well, also, so to delve deeper in that, so they make, let's just say, hypothetically, they make that move. We're going to our own league. So then they're just, the SEC is still welcome in the NCAA basketball tournament?
Yeah, where do you draw the line here?
Because what if the NCAA said, okay, if you're doing your own deal, do your own deal in basketball too? Imagine how interesting that would be. 0. I mean, if
it comes to that, it's a disaster.
It's disaster.
Terrible.
It's a disaster. But there has to be give.
These people don't give because it's money. They'd be giving up too much money.
I know, but everyone for the good of the game. If no one
good
gives,
of the game,
then no one will. Because you know what? That's all the NFL did was they came out and they said, "Hey, listen, we're not doing this. We're gonna have Green Bay have a chance. Green Bay is gonna have a chance because right now, what would it be? It'd be the Cowboys. It'd be if imagine if it was just regional.
You know what, Bill? I've been saying that good of the game song. I've been singing that song for years, and people scoff at it because it's just about money. Good of the game. Like my other colleagues are like, good of the game. Yeah.
Can you imagine just this
good of the game?
I mean, just imagine this year
if
the SEC was playing their own, we're gonna have our own tournament, our own league, and we're gonna play our championship. And the Big Ten's got their own championship. So I'd be checked out. I would be. I'd watch it kind of like, well, that's interesting, but there's no great crossover games.
No, that would suck.
There's no Ohio State, Texas this
year
it's not
playing. What we know at all.
It's not what's right.
It's not what's right in any phase.
That's not good of the game.
No.
But that's why I do feel animus sometimes towards Sankey. Now, he's working for the chancellors and presidents, so maybe I'm misdirecting that animus. But this is really, you guys can't get on any kind of same page on this.
I could see the 24 if they did 16 for 10 years or 5 years. Let's see how this looks. Let's see how this looks for
That's reasonable.
Just be reasonable about it. Then also, let's go to 24. Should we do it in a week? Next week.
I'm wary of Petiti. I'm not down.
He's peacocking around. Still dancing. When we come back, Rick Heyman's song of the day. Next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Some people are looking to buy their very first home. Others are looking to build. And some are refinancing to make what they have work a little better. But the one thing they all need? A personal guide through the mortgage process. At Pinnacle Bank, our local lenders work closely with you to find the right kind of loan and the best rates possible. Because every path home deserves someone by your side. Find your lender today with Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cinco de Mayo will be here before you know it on May 5th, and Tipsy Tina's is the place to be. Come down to 8th and Q starting at 2 p.m. on May 5th for the Street Festival, featuring piñatas, giveaways, and more. Plus, see llamas from Sweet and Sassy Llama Farm from 5:30 to 7:30. DJ Joe Cruz will entertain starting at 7 p.m. with a spicy taco eating contest at 7:30. And the best part, as always, no cover charge. It's the early Cinco de Mayo Street Festival with Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, Tuesday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at 8th and Q.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
Hey, this is Jay Foreman, the host of Old School, 3 to 6 p.m. here at 93.7 The Ticket. And one of my favorite things to do is come down and meet all the fans before and after as they cheer on our beloved Huskers.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a slight chance of showers. Otherwise, partly sunny skies to be breezy. The high near 62. Tonight, mainly clear skies and light winds. A low around 36. And tomorrow, some morning frost. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies, a light breeze. The high near 61. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fleck for 93.7 Ticket and ticketfm.com.
Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now. Okay. You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
Once again from 1975, Song of the Day, Green Grass in High Tides by Outlaws. 464-568-51 is bad, 10 is good. Text your rating on Rick Heyman, Sartor Heyman Jewelers, Song of the Day.
Go ahead, Bill.
Guitar riffs.
And
Long
riffs there.
Long guitar riffs, not my deal.
Oh,
not my deal. Not saying it's not talented, not saying it's not hard, just not my deal. The song is like a 2.8, and it breaks in that little chorus, the green grass, and then it's like, okay,
High Tides forever.
and then it gets all of a sudden it's like, hey, that's pretty good.
You're waiting for it.
So you had to wait a long
100.
time. Boy, you had to wait. It's like almost to the point you nodded off, and then also like, oh wow, okay, that part's pretty good.
Little harmony there.
You got it.
I can get it to a 601 because of the chorus. The pre part is like a 2.6.
Lot there,
and then
complex lyrics,
and then complex, and then guitar riffs don't work for me.
Nope. We're different on that. I don't think they're
obtuse. But I also credit them for talent.
Oh, God.
Just not my deal.
Those
just
riffs.
not my deal. So I can get to a 601, but I'm not probably. I don't know if I have the patience sometime to wait for the chorus. You know, I don't. It would take a lot for me.
That song is 9 minutes long. You would not fare well with it.
Yeah, guitar,
9 minutes.
I don't go to a concert to hear long guitar riffs.
Yeah, now hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't think those riffs were that long.
So we just gotten started. There was a lot more. There's a lot more.
I cut it off in the middle, not probably the middle.
The
of the
riffs
riff.
that were coming were going to be incredible.
Agreed.
Yeah, so
they're really good.
Yeah.
Though. You'd agree with that.
Yeah,
the riffs were good.
The one thing I will say is the Heyman heater is over.
Yeah,
he'd been on a heater,
but a 6 is still good for what you have scored his songs in the past.
I would say that song never gained widespread appeal, but you'd hear it occasionally. Right?
Occasionally, like I said, I'm giving the 601 to the chorus.
Yes,
the rest of it is a 2.1.
When they bust into that chorus, like if I was counseling them on
Yes.
that song, I'd say, okay, very complex lyrics that are unappealing, but when you get to that chorus, it's good. So your complex lyrics are unappealing, and there's too much of it. You got to think. I don't want to think too much about what you're saying. Just say, like, I don't know, but it takes too long to get to the chorus. And when the chorus comes, it's it's like a glass of nice cold water. That tastes good.
I've never thought about that, but a glass of cold water.
Neither.
I was like, oh wow, that's interesting.
Really perks me up over here.
When's the last time you met a bunch of friends for cold water?
Never.
Oh, cold water.
You tell me a glass of cold water. Sometimes you're like, oh God.
Well, there's times,
If I'm parched,
Okay.
Rating?
Yeah, not much higher than Bill. 6.7.
No, I'm going like a 4.3. Didn't hit me. Didn't like it.
Yeah, not even the
chorus.
chorus?
Fine, but I'm going lower than what Bill had before the chorus. That did nothing for me. It was a 0.3 before the chorus hit.
What about the riffs?
That didn't help.
High level riffs.
4.3. Connor's score real quick.
Connor's going to be a 509.
5.1. He says just a song.
He kind of nailed it. Rick. Just a song. If it goes away forever, we're okay.
We're joined now by Rick Heyman. Rick, the heater appears to be over on your song of the day with green grass and high tides today.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, gentlemen.
Man,
there'll be some breakers out there today that really like that song.
Let's see.
And it was a time period when a lot of things were transpiring in music, and they were just very different. The Outlaws, they were country rock, but kind of more guitar rock. But I'm sorry.
It's okay, Rick. You can't get them all right.
You're on a heater.
You had three straight. Yeah, it doesn't.
When you're rolling dice, sometimes it doesn't go on forever, Rick.
Now, I will say that live, that song was 20 minutes.
Oh, that would not
that
be
sounds
good.
incredible.
That would not
wow. I would walk
be
out.
Bathroom break time with a beer.
Oh God!
They called the Outlaws the Wall of Guitars. They were a wall of guitars.
Okay.
When you went and saw them, it was just thick guitars, and those guys were players.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're really good players. So yeah, and the intro to that song is a whole minute long. It's kind of slow and boring. So I told Jake to start it at 1 minute,
Which I did. That was to start at 1 minute. It still took forever to get to the chorus.
I know you did.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's even longer than that. But no, seriously, I heard the Outlaws the other day, and I hadn't heard them in years and years. And I thought, God, these guys were good. They were just great players. Now, here's some interesting things.
Okay.
They're from Tampa.
Oh,
Tampa.
Okay.
They started in the 60s, the late 60s, and they just couldn't make it. And they kept playing and kept playing, and they kept getting better and kept getting better, and eventually they landed a tour opening. Hold on a minute here.
Hold on.
They opened for Skinner. They started opening. Ronnie Van Zant loved them. He just loved them. And one night, pardon me, we finally have rain here.
Mm-hmm.
And rained in 3 months. So my allergies are blown up. But they got a manager. They joined up with Ronnie Van Zant at Skinner. He took him under his wing. And they were the first band ever signed to Arista Records, which was Clive Davis. Clive Davis was very famous in the music industry. He went on to discover Whitney Houston, among others. But he was in the audience this night, and they were playing, and Ronnie Van Zant came out to him, and he said, if you don't sign the Outlaws, you're the dumbest music person I've ever met, and I know you're not. So he signed them. They've got another big hit at that era called There Goes Another Love Song.
Mm-hmm.
That's a famous song. And their biggest hit was Ghost Riders in the Sky in 1980.
Remember that, Bill? Seriously.
I do.
Yeah.
You know that one?
So,
I don't know that one.
Oh, I do.
It was called Southern Rock. They were just a little bit different and very heavily guitar oriented, similar to Skinnerd in that way. But Skinnerd, of course, is in a league of their own. But I liked them. Henry Paul, one of the founding guys, the main guitarist, went on to form a band called Black Hawk, which was a pure country band. And they were really good. In fact, they sold more records than the Outlaws. But the Outlaws are still out there playing.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
They do festivals. They play all over the place. In fact, I think they're doing a big country festival this year out there at Country Drive in Ashland.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys have ever been out there. That place is becoming a real deal. It's becoming kind of a big country hub. They do this big 2-3 day deal in the summer, and they're getting some big acts in there now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a place to keep your eye on. Well, anyway, with that in mind, Stuff Sippers and the coach.
Okay, Sips first. Here we go.
Steve.
The Outlaws have had the following number of current and former players.
Jeez.
20, 54, or 33.
I mean, I think the safe play is 33.
You're going to see Z at 54.
Okay. That's too many, by the way.
Sounds like a lot of.
That's too many.
Why? Why the 54?
That's a lot of guys.
That's too many, Rick.
It's like Casey and the Sunshine Band having 12 Caseys.
No.
It's strange.
They've
Yeah,
never
right.
gained widespread appeal in the mainstream, and that's probably part of the reason.
The Outlaws were an acquired taste, but
Very
very good players. Okay. Coach, their original name was the Rowdies. This was back in the 60s.
Okay.
The Rowdies, the four letter words, or 8-second ride.
8-second ride.
Another CZ, the 4-letter words.
Oh. It's like I don't know these guys.
0 for 2. 0 for 2 on the
And
Outlaws.
this one everyone will get. Are they or are they not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't think they'd even be allowed to go to walk through the Hall
I
of
think
Fame.
we're going no on this one, Rick. No for the Outlaws. No.
3 diamonds. Brilliant.
We got one right.
Although as good as guitar players they are and were, they should be. Okay.
Oh wow, you think that? Would you die on that hill?
Yeah, I would. They're that good of players.
Wow. Okay.
Never overly popular though, right?
No. 54
Well,
players.
the Outlaws were popular. Yeah, Marshall Tucker, the Outlaws, Skinnerd, all that back then. And you never hear that stuff anymore. And it was so good.
All right.
You hear it at La-Di-Da. You hear it in La-Di-Da, but nowhere else.
Rick, what's happening right now at Sauter Heyman Jewelers?
Hey, if I may, I want to read a quick review that just came in. We get great reviews all the time, and we appreciate every one of them. So if you do stop by, we'd love a review. This one just came in. 5 stars. Wonderful, friendly, and transparent service. Just went to multiple jewelers across town to look, and the folks at Sauter Heyman were the only ones that didn't try to rush me into buying anything. They have a beautiful selection of jewelry, exceptional customer service. I ended up buying my engagement ring here, and they gave me a complimentary bottle of champagne to top it off.
Nice.
I would heartily recommend them to anyone who is seriously discerning. From Samuel L.
Oh.
So that's not Samuel L. Jackson. I'm not going to read his name on the air.
Okay.
But that's the kind of reviews we get all the time. So if you're out there shopping for anything in jewelry, put us first on your list. Grads, moms, Mother's Day is on the 10th. That's coming up next weekend. Everybody, has graduates that are graduating from high school, from college, and other things. We have all the guides on our website. Go to SauterHeyman.com. Check out our guides. If you can't find something there, just come in. We have the best staff in the country. They know what that person's going to want. We're going to work you out the best price. We do have discounts on graduate jewelry right now, as well as breakers get 10% off on non-sale items. We're helpful. We're professional. 121 years in business. That means you can trust us. We're in Lincoln and Grand Island, worldwide at SarterHeyman.com.
Rick, thanks for the time. We'll chat with you next week.
Good job.
Bye-bye.
Song of the day was Green Grass and High Tides by the Outlaws from 1975. The heater's over.
Heater's over.
Heater's over. You can try again next
Rick
week.
had a run.
He did.
It's good to see Rick back to normal.
On that note, hour 2 is next. We have an angry Nebraska baseball fan. We'll be calling in
Rightfully
in hour
so.
2 next. An early break on
Wow.
the tape.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently. Mother's Day is on Sunday, May 10th. Do you know what you're getting your mom this year? Stop procrastinating and get her the one thing she wants, a massage. The Body Shop in Lincoln offers all sorts of massages. All you have to do to win this Mother's Day is get Mom a gift card from The Body Shop. Swedish massages, deep tissue massages, hand and foot massages, and so much more. Buy your mom a gift card today at thebodyshoplincoln.com or stop by their office at 56th and O.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of it at the Smokehouse at Super Saver and Russ's Market. Award-winning old world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors of smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausages for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, or smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver and Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com. Bagels & Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this April, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. April's cream cheese flavor is Green Goddess. Pair it with a Cadbury latte, and don't forget their caramel chocolate croissants. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Have you been looking for home technology upgrades but don't know where to turn? Online information can be contradicting and confusing. Lincoln's own experts at Diode Technologies can turn your living room into the place to watch your favorite sports. Whatever your vision is, Diode Tech is ready to make it a reality. From home theaters to outdoor entertainment spaces, they bring you along through the entire process to make sure you get exactly what you want. If you're ready to upgrade your entertainment space, visit Diode Tech online at diodetech.net or give them a call at 402-793-5124.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2 sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank, who have a special mortgage promotion going on right now for the Breakers, now through June 30th, when you apply for a mortgage loan or a home refi and close with Chris Lauer, Adam Lenzen, or Marlon Lyon at Pinnacle Bank. You can get a golf package at Tatanka Golf Club in Northeast Nebraska. That's a round of golf for 4, cart rentals, and a one-night 2-room hotel stay at Ohia Casino on the premises, or $250 towards your closing costs. Please call Chris, Adam, or Marlon at 402-436-2462. Mention the code BREAKERS to them. Pinnacle Bank member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jake, update us on your refi.
We're in process. I've done all the paperwork.
Okay.
We're waiting for
Are you stalling out on saving money?
Nope, we're waiting for the rate to drop a little bit still.
Strategy.
So you think the feds are dropping some stuff?
It's not at a point where it's probably quite worth us doing the refi at where the rate's at. It's not Pinnacle Bank's fault. No, it's just where the market's at. But we will be the paperwork is in.
Okay.
So when the time is right,
keep us posted. We're doing live remote.
Absolutely.
Did you get this intel from your father?
No, from the mortgage people themselves.
Oh, okay.
You want to talk to this? If I can cut real quick to idle chit chat. I talked to Jake's parents.
I was informed about this.
I talked to Jake's parents last night.
Well, why is that?
Well, I got to text my mom about
I wanted to identify the Texas sheet cake.
Yeah.
And she took some home with her.
Yes, she did.
We'd like to have had it stay here. So I'm trying to set myself up for some Texas sheet cake. And then we had a tax question. So I go, hang on, we'll just get a hold of Jake's dad. And so I reached out to Steph and
that's right.
And sent her a text and we get a phone call. And Jake's dad, Jake is like, he's 180 from his dad. His dad is the ultimate calm.
He is calm.
He's not. He would not have.
Reserved.
Oh yeah, very just
nothing wrong with that. It's
no,
great.
it's no, and no. When you're talking to a tax guy, you don't want to talk to tax Jake.
It's actually a very good thing to be reserved.
Oh, and his voice is, Laura, can you check on line 32C did you guys, I mean, he nailed everything.
Yep.
Well, did you guys do this or this? And you have to do this. I mean, it was like a calming experience. It was unbelievable. And I mentioned, I said, I go,
this is
the person that's been doing,
by the way.
the person that's been doing our taxes, I said, I've had her for 30 years. She's from Utah, but she's probably about done retiring.
Yeah.
So I mentioned to him that maybe we would shift over, and he had not much interest in that. He really didn't. He kind of was like,
let me tell you,
I'm
he's
kind of
very,
full.
he's very, very full. He's a one-man operation.
He's kind of full.
busy.
So yeah, he never once said that'd be awesome or anything. I think he's like, I'll handle one tax question a year and then just stay. The old you're always welcome. It's kind of, it wasn't even that. I didn't even get that. So probably not going with Jake's dad just because it was a downer.
He's very very busy.
He did.
He hasn't taken on really anybody new for a while because he's full.
He shut me down.
He can't. He's waking up at 11:45 at night to go to work.
I was going to get him some warm salt water and drive down to Beatrice, and I've got that's. But anyway, I'm still happy.
Look elsewhere.
He'll look elsewhere is what he basically said. But we'll get you a piece of Texas cheesecake.
You did talk to him.
He answered our questions.
You called the parents last night.
I talked to Jake's parents.
I was told about this as well. By the way, before you do it, the caller.
Was that before or after Curtain Box showed up? That's sort of a bizarre night.
Bizarre. Talked to Curtain Box.
Very strange night.
Brought me some fishing lures and a Columbus Scotus book. And then he's the most famous guy in Lincoln.
He got shut down by Jake's dad.
That's not interested.
What a day.
You're basically, I'm a risk is what I am.
You know what? Connor's trying to make amends for his rough start. He told me during the break, before we get to our call in a second, that Connor's from Crete. He says there's some Crete businesses that are curious about advertising on the show.
Okay.
So we'll be reaching out to them. If you want to advertise as well, you know where to call.
Well, if you just
email.
here's the deal. If you want to change your life and make money at that and kind of
we don't do this very often.
We can up our breaks to 14 minutes.
Yeah, we could. Jake at theticketfm.com. Email
Can
Jake
we go 4
at
hours?
theticketfm.com. We could.
Hey, we got some Crete interest?
Yes.
That
apparently
means we
so.
have Crete listeners.
A new restaurant reopening in Crete and potentially advertising and somebody else.
Shout out to Crete.
We love Crete. So we don't go to Crete enough.
Go Doan.
You go to Crete.
Speak for yourself.
Now you got to get back to Crete. All right.
I don't even despise Doan anymore. We don't play him.
The rivalry's
We're
over.
in Westland.
Yeah, imagine that. That's like Texas and Texas A&M shutting it down.
Crete is interested in us.
So, yes. I told you guys yesterday, I got a phone call from a...
Yes. Who's it from?
It was not angry at me. It was angry at the situation regarding Nebraska baseball and the postseason. Now, Nebraska is not officially hosting a regional. There's a good chance they will host a regional for how good they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
But news came out about that season ticket holders will not guarantee their spot is held for the postseason. Yeah. We are joined now on the line by a friend of the show, advertiser on the station, Paul Shield with us. Paul, good morning. You called me in a rage yesterday. Is your rage still the same level as it was yesterday about this, Paul?
Yeah, but I'll kind of behave myself on the radio.
We don't want
We want scorched earth, Paul. We like scorched earth.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that, but let's have a discussion.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it because you've been a long time season ticket holder, and that's obviously the best season Nebraska's had since 2008. The last time they hosted a regional was 2008. You pointed out that this year alone, Nebraska fans have sat through cold weather, rain. Obviously, a great year. They're 20-1 at home, so the team has been awesome, but it's not been ideal weather, and you and the fans feel maybe a little bit slighted about the way this is being presented for the postseason. Is that correct?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm trying to remember, and I'm going to paraphrase it, but Coach Bolt said he'll take gritty over pretty anytime. And I'll tell you, we've been sitting through some really cold, windy. I mean, obviously the players are playing in those conditions too, and I feel for them. But we're sitting out there, all bundled up and cheering them on and, being there for them, supporting them through whatever weather conditions we got. Because we love baseball. We're baseball diehards. I've got 4 season tickets and, a lot of times I can't get that 4th seat filled because I'm not going. It's too cold. It's too wet. It's too whatever, the wind. So, yeah, it's been a tough season in that regard. It's been absolutely amazing season as far as baseball is concerned. These guys are just playing great baseball.
I love the statement, gritty over pretty. That is the Nebraska fans. That's 100% the Nebraska fans. And in this, I don't think that, Paul, I don't think you're out of bounds. I think you're probably in the 99.9 percentile of what fans think of this, of what's happened. What was the take when you talked to your incredible wife, when you got the email? This, did you have to reread it 4 to 5 times, or how did that go over?
You know, I haven't even talked to her about it. I'm kind of concerned about how she's going to respond. But
I probably shouldn't have dropped the ball in the air then.
Too late. You did already. She had to find out eventually, though.
I tell you what, I have talked to some of my friends that also are season ticket holders, baseball fans, you know, and they've also had season tickets over these years. And he's had them longer than I have, you know, and it's because he loves baseball, and he drives from Gretna every day to go to these baseball games. He's one of it's obviously it's about the baseball, but in the back of his mind, it's always also been, wouldn't it be awesome if someday we get to host a regional and I get first dibs on tickets?
Yep.
Have you got that would be, and then we get this message. And now let me tell you this. I didn't get this message as a season ticket holder. Somebody passed it along to me. I guess it was out on some just whatever post. So I, as a season ticket holder, didn't even get informed directly about this.
Oh, wow.
So have you or any of your friends gotten an explanation for why they're doing this?
No. All I've seen is what I sent over to Jake, and somebody sent that to me, and I don't know where that came from, where the individual got it from
So the post is this: tickets will be sold through a tiered on sale, prioritized using Huskers Athletic Fund membership levels as of March 18th, 2026. Season ticket locations are not reserved or held for the postseason. Both reserved and general admission seating will be sold, and specific availability will be based on the customer's purchase time. Additional details, including on-sale timing and pricing, will be shared once hosting is confirmed. I just can't imagine. I mean, imagine yourself, like if you are someone that does not go to games, but you watch all the games, and you see the same people sitting in the same seats behind home play, and they're not going to be there potentially for a regional. Because you're changing up the entire scenery of the ballpark and what people are used to also.
You believe that the season ticket holders should get first right.
Absolutely. They're the ones who have been there the whole year.
Absolutely.
And Paul feels the same way, rightfully so.
First rights. Now, again, I'd like to know an explanation. I'd just like to know an explanation.
Oh, I'd like to have an explanation, but also, you know, I'm not, I'm not unrealistic. I understand that, you know, you got to give so many tickets to the away teams, the visitors. You got to move things around a little bit. That's fine. You know, I don't have to have my seats. I'd love to. That'd be great. But at least I have the opportunity to get 4 seats somewhere in the stadium.
It's not you're not being untoward on this. I mean, this is reasonable. It's interesting. I don't know.
But this apparently affects volleyball a lot, but they're used to this. Volleyball every year hosts, you know, a couple rounds.
What do you mean it affects them?
People who have season ticket holders for volleyball don't get their guaranteed seats. It sounds like in the postseason.
Okay,
they have access to get tickets, but we were talking, you know, last hour. If Nebraska football ever gets to a point where they host a playoff game, how would this not be the same situation for Memorial Stadium? It has to be if it's going to affect baseball.
I don't know. It doesn't have to be. I mean,
it'd be something would happen there.
Right.
What would they do at Memorial Stadium with the suites? People
right. That's a good question.
What are they doing with the suites? Can somebody have the option to pay extra for a playoff game suite?
I don't know.
Say, I'll take that suite. I'm going to pay triple. And
I don't want to condemn Nebraska for something we don't know. For all we know, they keep it exactly the same. So I don't know. But this is curious for sure. This is curious.
You know, that the guy that I was talking about from Gretna, you know, he sits behind home plate. He's got a great seat. He sits there, and then there's a bunch of seats around him that are always empty and vacant. And I'm guessing those are just, you know, big money donor seats or whatever, you know, and they show up to maybe 3 or 4 games a year. That's frustrating. But who I'm talking to or speaking for, sorry if you don't want me to, but who I'm speaking for are those ones of us that are out there. And I bet you there's at least 2,000 or 3,000 of them that are showing up every game in, game out, cheering them on, making the place loud, or as loud as you can make it with that many people. But like a little return on the favor there. So if we can at least be guaranteed seats, that stadium, what does it hold? 10,000, somewhere in there. I mean, they can pack them in there pretty good.
The one thing I wonder,
I don't think,
is it possible this is an NCAA mandate that you have to do?
We haven't got it.
I don't think the NCAA would have to mandate that you get your tickets by the level of donor.
I don't know.
That would be another. That what Paul said.
I just would feel
some
terrible.
Things can be moved a little bit, and that happens. Also, but for the most part, the part you do miss the most is what Paul's talking about. Paul, do you know the people who sit around you?
Yes, I do.
They're like friends, right? They can't wait to see them.
I didn't know them before the season started, but I know them now, just from being there and sitting with them and going through the ups and downs of this, every game with them. So,
Paul,
I tell you, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. USC Friday night. That was the epitome of Nebraska baseball. I mean, we're down, I think, at 1.7-2. We start off down like 5 or whatever. I don't know if the wind was 25, 30 miles an hour. It was cold. And those boys, my boy Stokes, man, he came through for us in the end there. And we won.
And you were there in the cold weather.
Right. And if people left in the 7th inning, they missed it because it happened at the end of the game. Yeah, I was there, and there were a ton of us that were there. Give us the opportunity to sit there and watch a regional game when we get there. That's all I ask.
Yeah, Paul, quick question. Jake likes to high five all fans around him. Do you do that with your fellow seat holders?
Oh, absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. So you know what? Oh, I got one more thing that I did want to say.
Okay.
My son, he's a grad of UNL. He lives down there in the bottoms. He went through journalism school. He goes to all the games with me. We're pretty baseball. We're nuts about baseball. But anyway, he texted me, I don't know, a week ago, and he said, "Hey, Dad, since we have season tickets, do we get first dibs if we make a regional?" Because he's seeing that we realistically could get a regional.
Got a shot.
One. And I told him yes. And then this comes out like 3 or 4 days later, made me look like a
liar. You're not a liar, Paul.
Yeah,
it wasn't your fault,
Paul. You're not a
good
liar.
person.
You're not a liar. High electric. Do things the right way.
You guys are great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
ouch.
Paul, we appreciate you calling in and voicing your displeasure for the situation. And it's justified. It's warranted anger for the situation.
I think it is, yes.
But we do hope that you can still get tickets to the regional if Nebraska were to host it.
Well, I sure hope I do, and I'll be letting you know if I do. So
yeah, please let Jake know.
Please do, Paul. I need to know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul. All right.
Well, and if I can't get, if the weather's bad again and I can't get that 4th seat, Jake, you're my man. You're coming with me.
Okay.
How about that?
Lock it in.
Jake's got a lot of friends.
I'll be there,
Yeah.
Paul.
He's invited to a lot of
Jake gets invited to a lot of events.
I try to show up to him.
Paul, did you listen to Jake's birthday party 2 days ago?
No, I don't. I missed it.
Well, Paul's a busy guy. Business is busy.
He runs business. If you get a chance, go back and listen to that. Jake's birthday was pretty incredible. It was his day.
Oh, send it over to me. I want to hear that, and then I'm going to call you up and I'm going to sing to you, Jake.
Okay, that's
all right.
Not real,
all right, Paul.
Okay, all right.
We can accept
not real.
Didn't see that one coming.
Belated birthday singing. All right, he's Paul Shield, long-time season ticket holder for baseball. Paul, thanks for calling in.
Thanks,
and we
Paul.
will talk to you soon.
Hey, thanks for giving me a minute, guys.
You're welcome.
That's again, Paul. He called me very upset, rightfully so, about 3:00 yesterday in the afternoon.
I would love to hear an explanation from someone at Nebraska.
Yes.
402-464-5685. Just text. Maybe there's an explanation, but I don't know what it would be. Exactly.
Most people are not happy with the situation.
And I also want an explanation different than, well, that's how other teams do it.
I don't think that other teams, pro teams usually prioritize their season ticket holders, is my experience. Pro teams. Now, I just don't want to get caught in a, Well,
Yeah.
we're told to do it this way. So I mean, we'll see what that is.
You would think that would be the first thing that came out with the statement, though, because I don't think there's any time you're sitting around the office room and whatever you're in the conference room. You say, okay, here's our release, and everyone's going to say, what do you think? And 10 people are going to raise their hand. All of us will be like going, FYI, this will not come out good. Just so you know, no one's going to look at this and go, makes sense. Everyone is going to push back on this. So what is our prepared statement of why we are doing it? We know what what is it? 99% is what? It's money. And that's what it is. It gives. How do you get these tickets? Well, be a bigger booster. Yeah.
And no, you're right though. They have to know there's going to be a lot of pushback, right? They had to know it when they set it out, right? Tickets will be sold tiered on sale, prioritizing Husker Athletic Fund membership levels. You're 100% right. They're trying to,
here's our shot.
Take care of their biggest spenders.
But
right?
I think I would speak on behalf of most ticket holders saying when you buy season tickets, your goal, your hope is that this goes as far as humanly possible, not just to the last scheduled game on your guaranteed schedule. This should get you, hey, thank you for your loyalty. If Nebraska is good enough to host a regional, yes, you get the first
What are you
right
saying
refusal.
to your rank and file fans is what it kind of comes to.
Absolutely. The ones that you rave about saying the supports, it's them.
Right.
They're the ones in the cold. Why would you not?
The ones that give you the most money
Why
are
would
the
you
ones
not give them the
showing up.
first right?
Right.
Come on.
Right.
And he didn't even mention anything that there should be. There's going to be additional charges. They're fine with that.
Yes. Yeah.
It wasn't like,
what's the charge? We'll pay it. We want our seats.
We want our seats.
There is that. I don't want to cause confusion, but there is that. They also say both reserved and general admission seating will be sold, and specific availability will be based on the customer's purchase time. So you can't
get into the queue, but you have to get in this queue.
Okay.
It's like buying tickets for the Garth Brooks concert. You have to get into the queue when they allow that.
Okay.
So what if Paul's busy at work and he can't get in the queue?
Doing electric.
He might not get a ticket at all.
Mm-hmm. I got you. What?
There you go.
No, yeah.
You would think there would be some form of a state. If there was something with it, there'd be a statement. Be like, understand this probably was not well received. Here is the reasoning of why.
Yeah.
It was just sent out. And I'm telling you right now, they don't read them. Just so you know, save your email time. They don't read them. So there's somebody else. If you think Troy Dannon's reading his emails from the fans today, he's not.
You're shouting into the wind. You're saying
so? No, he's not. But there's somebody that does. Usually it's some sort of administrator or something that read. That might be like going, hey, you might want to read this one. You might want to read, or here's some knowledge of something you might want to be able to know about. But right now, I'm sure it imploded last night, because also it imploded with people that aren't even season ticket holders. They just look at it and go,
"Yep."
I'm not a season ticket holder, and I look at it the exact same. I'm like, well, how can this be?
It's curious, isn't it? And you would say it's not.
But
curious.
if there's someone,
it is just.
If there's any
bad.
listeners from administration that'd like to call in,
well, you're welcome to call in.
Or someone
want
just
both
has,
sides.
If someone just has knowledge of these sorts of situations, you don't have to be from Nebraska. Maybe you've worked at another university,
Tulsa,
right, or wherever. Tulsa would be a good Rice.
Two places you like to hear from: Tulsa and Rice.
Please chime in.
Auburn, no interest.
No.
Well, I thought
Arkansas,
about
no go.
The Rice Owls have been
very
in the
good for a long
NCAA
time.
tournament.
Yes, they've been good.
Well, thanks again to Paul for calling in to voice his displeasure with the.
He's very calm.
He was calm.
He was
He's
calm.
calming like that.
When we come
Paul
back,
and his wife did fitness with me.
he did. When we come back, Bill's Thrills is next on early
Real
break.
quick, Jake. Real quick. There's a song involved in case you want to hear it.
Okay, that's next.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197. Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, cold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
April is Parkinson's Awareness Month, and guys, this is your reminder to take your health seriously. If you've noticed tremors, stiffness, or slower movement, don't ignore it. Parkinson's disease affects men more often, and early detection can make all the difference. This spring, take control. Get answers, take action. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they're helping you spring back into health with advanced technology and compassionate care, because your health isn't something to put off. Advanced Medical Imaging, your diagnosis, their priority. MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their contact us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
Hello, I'm Steve Sipple, co-host of Early Break, weekday mornings from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And my favorite thing to do, see, or go to in downtown Lincoln is probably O'Rourke's. It's not like I go there that often, but when I do, it takes me back to my college years. It's always been a very chill bar. Seems like they play good music, just a good vibe in there. And I look forward to my next trip into that bar.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
For new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills global company, they have full-time spots in financial
Global.
sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Imagine sitting around with the peds like 40 years ago. Should we do Sandhills Regional? I don't think so. You want to do global? Let's do global.
Yes, global.
Now
Regional.
they have an event center. Now they have their own event center. Think about that. They have their own event center.
God.
They ran
Called Currency, by the way.
called Currency. Carson Schott runs it, and then also they ran Nebraska Athletic for numerous years. It's just kind of nice too. I wonder what would Carson Schott in 1890 say about this?
About what?
About this baseball ticket situation.
I think reason would prevail. Currency. If you say we're currency, how confident are you?
Very.
Currency.
Yeah, that's money coming in. You want to get a great job, that's where you go.
Advancement.
And they are hiring. They're hiring for salespeople
Hiring right now.
GoCurrency.com/careers.
Any sort of breaking news,
We
Jake?
do that, but before Bill's Thrills, we do have some big breaking news. Show reason. This is breaking news for something tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday. We will be on the air, kicking off May. And Bill, who is going to join us in studio tomorrow?
Well, we're gonna have two visitors tomorrow
At the same time?
Same time.
Simultaneously.
What do you guys think? Do you think we go with one here and one here?
Yes.
For
Yes.
seating?
Yes.
We've not went over the seating chart right there.
One here, one there.
Yeah, so it'll be Jason Peter will be in and Grant Wistrom will join him. So
How's
now-
that sound?
So tomorrow we'll have Jason and Grant in here for 2 hours.
Sounds like dynamite.
Sounds like
7 to
dynamite.
9, last 2
7
hours.
to 9, last
7 to
2 hours.
9.
It may not be till about 7:15 when we get started or whatever. Sometimes.
What 7:15?
Well, it'll be there at 7. Sometimes we run over. Sometimes we run over.
We know
on a
how we
couple
do it.
things.
Yeah.
If
Can
things
we
don't-
keep them for the full 2?
I imagine they'll stay. If they have to depart, I don't think we can
No.
make them stay.
No,
I don't think we
can
have
handle it.
contractual any obligations to make them stay. If all of a sudden, because Grant's building a bunch of roofs
Yes.
and stuff.
He's got a roofing operation.
Yeah, so he gets up there on the roofs with them. That's why his crew is so good. He's up there with them. Yes.
Is he?
Yeah, I think
That's what
so.
Jason
He's a big
said.
dude up
Yeah,
on the roof.
That's a big guy up on the roof. Yeah. What if all of a sudden Jason if you went by a house right now and Grant and Jason were shingling a roof, that would be incredible,
Yeah,
wouldn't
double
it?
tickler.
They're too big for that.
Yeah, two big guys up there. That'd be kind of fun to see, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
So they're going to be here.
Yeah, tomorrow, Grant Wistrom, Jason Peter in studio from 7 to 9.
What would you like to talk to them about?
Well, Jason's already voiced his thoughts on the current state of Nebraska football. I'd like to know where Grant stands and if they both are collective.
We also
in
want that story from Grant about Vermeil
Yes.
having
Yes.
to knock
Knocking
on
the
his
door.
door. Yeah.
Because I text that yesterday in our group with you, me, and Jason. Said, just make sure that we need Vermeil to call Grant tomorrow.
Is there a possibility Dick Vermeil would call in?
If we could have
That'd be
that
amazing.
that'd be right there. It'd be right up there.
I wonder if Jason could make
Jake's
that
had the governor call in for his birthday.
If we had Dick Vermeil call in to verify
Right.
this story, I don't know. I'm not going to call it a story. Verify this situation that he would have to knock on Grant's door to get. Now, Grant, I know was a sleeper.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember interviewing. Now, what I remember about Grant.
You're going to try to tell me he fell asleep during an interview or something?
No,
or what?
this is an odd memory. There's certain weird things that stick out in your mind. When Grant was in his heyday at Nebraska, I did a big profile story on human interest.
Human interest.
Yeah, there was. It wasn't happening.
It has happened.
So in the thing, I just asked him, in a longer story about someone, you ask him, like, what do you like you do in your free time? And I always remember his answer was so weird to me. He said, honestly, I just like to lay on the couch and watch TV. That's what I like to do. I'm like, real? Are you joking? He goes, no, that's what I like to do. I like to lay on the couch, watch TV, and sleep.
It's incredible. We'll talk to him tomorrow if that's the same case. Now.
I'm going to ask him if he remembers that.
Okay.
I don't think he was pulling my leg. I
look forward to the response. That's tomorrow, though. 7 to 9. Jason, Peter, Grant.
Just like to lay on the couch and watch TV, which I like to do too.
So I'm prepared for that myself. I've been training for that myself.
Anyway, they're going to be here tomorrow. That's going to be now. How fun is it going to be?
A lot.
Because Jason is super funny.
When you talk about unplugged, it's unplugged.
we enjoy when he goes unplugged.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Grant's a little more wry.
But what about them together, though?
I don't know. I don't know what that's going to look like.
Get him going, just fire him up in person.
Yeah, that's what I'm going
to I wonder who's running the roofing crew during that time.
I don't know. I imagine he has some managers.
Probably.
Right.
It is time, without further ado, for a Thursday edition of Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills, sponsored by our friends at Deinert Contracting. Randy! The king of remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, and more. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204. Deinert Contracting. Connor, deal with the situation out front, please. Go ahead.
Connor, you can handle that.
Connor tell him to go away.
Look at him. Look at Connor's look, too. He's kind of like...
He knows he's not supposed to be
there.
Yeah. Talked to him yesterday. Go ahead, Bill.
Appreciate that very much.
Yes,
that. If
you're welcome.
Hey, turn your music up a little bit. I think you'll like this, Stephen.
I'm listening.
And it all ties in. Let's play our song here first.
Ready for that? For Bill's Thrills?
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh,
beautiful.
Thank
you.
Loggins it's not Anne Murray.
It does sound good, though.
Oh, Loggins.
Sure, that's not Anne Murray.
No, that was gold right there. There's I brought it up for this that even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Teach your kids to knock it off with this crazy talk of, you guys think about getting married? Oh, can't do that. Got to get our finances in order. Got to get our stuff in line. You guys thinking about having kids? Love to, but not until we have their college paid for. Not doing that. How about go back to how our families did it back in the 60s? You want kids? Yeah, let's have some. Then what do? Figure it out.
Yep.
Oh, this whole thing of how we have to be so far ahead.
This is interesting.
Teach your kids. That's not how life works. You don't get the old, well, once we get to this, because you're never going to get to this. There's never a time when
no,
it's
you're
like,
not.
Now, okay, we are now completely financially stable. Let's get married. Right. We are completely financial ready to have 2.3 kids. Let's start having kids right now. It's not
You'll
how
be
it
49.
Works. Yeah, exactly. And you still won't be able to figure it out.
No.
But that song figured it out right there. That song figured it out.
That's Loggins.
Loggins and Messina, not Anne Murray. Unbelievable.
No.
I would have sworn that was Anne Murray.
No, that was Loggins.
That's a male.
Teach your kids that just does. When I talk to youth now, it comes up so often. Well, we got to make sure we have enough money for a house down payment. you have to worry about a house down payment? Our parents didn't worry about anything. They had to steal toilet paper out of a public restroom and stuff because they didn't have any money to go buy it. God, that was better times.
100%.
God, just
interesting one. This is interesting.
It upsets me when I talk to people now that have to be this well prepared because your life's going to get flipped upside down like every other week.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden you're going to be able to deal with it. Our parents could deal with it because they dealt with financial strife from like the time they met. My parents got married when they were 18. They've been married for 70 years.
You'd be startled by what I deal with on a weekly basis. It's unbelievable.
But yeah, it's unbelievable. And now I just love it. Even though we ain't got money, so in love with you. If you're in love, get moving on.
Yeah, and make it work.
Yeah, make
That's
it work.
what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, make it work, make it happen and go. And you don't have to get yourself all caught up in this. I'm trying to get ahead first like that.
Yeah,
get your life together.
Make it work. That's what we're talking. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Loggins and Messina.
We have some responses. There's both sides which happens here on Bill's Thrills. Someone says, "Amen, Bill. If it'll all work out because it always does."
Kind of does. It kind of does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Plus, here's the deal: it's a little bit of a challenge. How about that?
Yeah.
How about having a little bit of a challenge in your life?
Someone says, "Hey, Bill, the world's a lot more expensive now than it was in the '60s, though."
No, it wasn't. It's the same expense because they didn't have any money then, too. I know what people who didn't have money, so that's not true. Yeah, things cost more. You also make a lot more. So
someone says this might be the best advice Bill has ever given on the show.
I think so. I mean, it's good. I think back to my childhood. We didn't when I was young and we moved to Columbus. Well, my dad wasn't making a lot of money. I mean, he wasn't. We didn't live we lived in a little house. When I go back and look at it, I'm always like, wow, that's where we started. That little house.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No,
the guy's right. If I was making the money I now and I had the prices from the 60s, yes. 100%. That's not how it is.
Now,
keep them coming.
We should have said this yesterday, but East Lincoln West says, my brother, Andrew of Newton's Lawn Care, proposed to his wife to that song, which yesterday we got a text was 20 years with Andrew and his wife.
How about
anniversary,
that?
20-year anniversary.
That was the song. Loggins and Messina.
Not Ann Murray.
That ruined the whole thing. That's Ann Murray.
He said it just like that.
Just like that with the voice and everything. Keep him coming, Jake. What else you got from us?
OG Breaker says, I'm 40 and my parents have told me kids these days have it so much better.
I don't know if they do. We had it really well. We had it really good.
Because we had people at home. We had none of these. No
distractions.
No phones. That's why you stood in, what was your neighbor's yard you stood in when you play an outfield?
The Loddicks.
The lot, yeah.
The Loddicks.
Would you be at the Loddicks most of the time if you could be watching games on your phone when you're in 8th grade? Probably not. Not as much. There's still a few out there, but not as much.
Probably not.
I'm just telling you, don't get yourself in this financial strife. If you and your fiance or girlfriend having this talk like, we gotta get what's our 401k plan? There was no discussion at that time. You know what they did? Just had kids. Oh, think about having another one. We've got to wait a year because right now we're not quite there like that. They didn't worry about that. They just got busy living.
Right.
Get busy living, Jake.
Just do it.
Someone says, good song, and obviously his heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
It is. This is a really interesting one, Bill's Thrills. Just make it work. That's my counsel, too.
Oh, Beef Tacos has chimed in.
Oh, this is nice.
He says, amen, Bill. I'm married with 3 kids. I'm only 27. My wife's 25. I could not be happier.
That's a lot.
I could not be happier, he says.
And I guarantee you right now, hey, Beef Taco, real quick, is there any sort of strain with daycare? Yeah,
of course there is.
Yeah, there is. And guess what? Now, if you decided to have kids when you could pay for daycare with no problem, easy, don't even know the money's gone, well, then you'll be 60 when you decide to have kids.
There's going to be strain.
And you want the strain.
Yeah.
Invite the strain.
That's life.
Strain is good. Invite. No, you want to
bring. What did Diaco say about the strain?
What did he say? I don't know. Someone help us. I know what you're talking about.
Bob Diaco.
Sean would know.
Say something about the strain.
Yeah, not embrace the strain, but it was like that.
It was in the same category.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this carries over to Diaco very well.
No. But the strain.
Or Ann Murray.
Or Ann Murray. Either one. The song's incredible. Loggins in the scene.
Okay. Trivia. James, who called in for trivia last week, says, I'm 41. My wife and I have 4 kids. We've owned 3 homes, but I've never worked in the private sector, only nonprofit or government. We've sacrificed and made it work. I wouldn't change it. That's trivia, James.
There you go.
There you go. Didn't have to worry
100%.
Wasn't like, well, if we do this and we get that, if I get this promotion, we have kids. If I do that, if I get the promotion, if I get that Christmas bonus, if I get the bonus, then we're going to get married. If I don't get the bonus, we won't get married till next year.
You're just living. That's living.
Get busy living.
Yeah.
Try that out.
Yeah, don't wait around.
Thank you, Steve.
We're going to do a very late headline.
We got to do it.
Bill, headline, please.
I don't even have one.
Okay.
Yeah,
we can still do this. As long as it's Messina, not Ann Murray.
That's my headline.
Let's play the game show. Give us a call right
Ann
now,
Murray?
464-5685. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels to Joe. Today is a Throwback Thursday. For no reason at all, we're going back to 1993.
No reason at all.
No reason. No.
I kind of like this. I have a shot to be somewhat engaged still.
33 years ago. If you think you know sports and life from 1993.
I wasn't completely, I was busy.
Call us.
Me too.
I was here at Nebraska.
464-5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the down Sip and Bill in trivia. Today's topic, 1993, the year in sports and pop culture. How do you feel about that?
93 at the Journal Star.
Are you locked in or locked out at that time? Kind of locked
Pretty
out.
wild years there. Pretty wild.
Weren't locked in. All right, we got Joe. How do you feel about 1993 in sports and pop culture?
Oh, I was 6 years old. So
All right.
Hey, he was alive.
Joe, you said?
Yeah, Joe.
Where's Joe? Where are you calling from?
Lincoln.
Okay.
Lincoln. Great. Joe, if you could, please, today, we'd appreciate one favor. Text somebody that's a non-listener and see if you can get them to be a breaker.
Oh, that's on my to-do list today.
Oh, I like that, Joe. Thank you.
Sound like a tad bit of sarcasm.
Well, it's fine. It's okay.
Joe, thanks for listening.
You will. You never know.
Joe's a listener.
All right, Joe, we're behind. First
Joe
question
Mama.
goes to you. What did Toronto Blue Jay hit a game-winning bottom of the ninth home run to win the 1993 World Series? He says, Joe Carter. That is correct.
Oh,
brilliant.
Mid-sentence.
Was not Ted Carter.
Hold on a second. This was, what did this guy do, Joe
He
Carter?
hit a game-winning bottom of the ninth home run to win the World Series in
Against-
1993.
Against.
I don't know. It was Toronto, though.
Toronto.
Oh, it matters. It was Joe Carter.
All right.
Yeah.
1-0 lead. Sip. First question. Bills in play. What NHL team defeated Wayne Gretzky and the LA Kings in 5 games to win the 93 Stanley Cup Finals, led by Guy Carbonneau and Patrick Waugh?
Oh, we should know this. I know it. I do know it. It's the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Penguins. No, it's not the Penguins. Joe, do you want that or not?
Waugh played for the Penguins.
I'm gonna go for it. And the Red Wings.
Is it the Red Wings? Nope. Back to 0.
Nice.
Oh,
I love his aggressive. Thank you, Joe.
the Montreal Canadiens that one.
Wait a
The
second.
Canadiens won
I'm
it
not
in
going to lie to you,
93.
Steve. I would have went Pittsburgh, too. Did Waugh ever play for
He
Pittsburgh?
played for the Avalanche for a while.
Yes, he played
The
for
end is
Pittsburgh.
correct.
We're back to even.
Back to even, though.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe, for going for
All
that
right, we're
one.
locked
Yeah.
and loaded.
All right, Joe. What band sang the 1993 song "Runaway Train"?
Shoot. I should know this.
Sip has sang this song on the airwaves before. 5 seconds, Joe.
Fastball.
Fastball, great. No, but thank you for guessing fastball.
We don't have to do this.
You don't have it. I don't
Do you want
have
to
it.
sing the song he did before?
Yeah, I mean, I could. God, dang, I've been snorting a lot.
You don't have to take this, obviously.
Runaway train, never going back. Runaway train on a wrong way track. Seems like I'm.
Sound like David Allen Coe.
Fine.
I am going to pass and tell me it is not Puddle of Mud.
No, it's Soul Asylum.
Okay, good. All right.
Now, Bills in play, 0-0 tie.
Great game.
For the win.
Okay, come on.
Who sang the 1993 song, "I Would Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do
come on.
That"?
Come on. That's 100%. I know this. It's Meatloaf.
There we go.
The
Meatloaf. Joe, thanks for calling in and calling on the road. And Give it a shot in 30
Thank
days.
you for calling in,
Joe.
Hey, what thankful he went for that. Would be in overtime right
we are
now.
quietly 7 games over 500.
You guys are
It's
heating
been
up.
very quiet.
You're
yes.
heating up.
What are we on the week?
Did we play every game? We didn't
No.
play on my birthday, for
No.
sure. So we played
3-0.
3-0.
Okay, so we have a winning week.
Nice.
Okay, we're stacking them.
Quietly,
Yes.
7 games over.
Tiebreaker for Bill. Bill loves the movie Groundhog Day, loves the day Groundhog Day.
Yes.
That was made in 1993. What is the film length in hours and minutes of Groundhog Day?
It's 1 hour, 54 minutes.
Over, under, hour 54.
Groundhog Day?
Groundhog
That's
Day.
probably really close. Slightly under.
Hour 41 for
Okay.
Groundhog Day. So
Slightly, yeah. I felt
only
that was a
13 minutes
longer
off.
movie. Felt that was a longer movie.
We won.
you guys
Yes.
did win today.
What a day.
Joe did not
That's
not
awesome.
win. We'll see if he builds a breaker though. You
We had
never
Paul
know.
call in.
Yeah.
We had other breakers call in. They're pretty adamant with their siding with Team Paul.
Yeah, someone called in and didn't want to go on the air, but they just yelled at Connor for 5 minutes. Not his
Yelled
fault.
at Connor.
Just yelled about the situation of the tickets.
Is there anybody who's going to call from administration?
You want to? If
Let us
we
know.
will take both sides of the
Yeah,
story.
we've already said
Right.
that.
Thank you.
We've already asked for that from season ticket
Just
holders.
haven't heard from anyone
If we
yet.
have a season ticket holder that says I'm completely okay with this and not even getting tickets.
You don't even have to be an administrator at Nebraska,
No.
just a college administrator that might know the ins and outs of these things.
We felt the two
listen
best
to you.
places were
I'm sorry?
the two best places we'd like to hear from other
Schools.
schools.
Rice and Tulsa.
Yes.
We'd prefer that.
Rice for sure.
Right. If you live in Houston,
Give us a shout.
Yeah.
Hour 3 is next. An early break in the ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Cinco de Mayo will be here before you know it on May 5th, and Tipsy Tina's is the place to be. Come down to 8th and Q starting at 2 p.m. on May 5th for the Street Festival, featuring piñatas, giveaways, and more. Plus, see llamas from Sweet and Sassy Llama Farm from 5:30 to 7:30. DJ Joe Cruz will entertain starting at 7 p.m. with a spicy taco eating contest at 7:30. And the best part, as always, no cover charge. It's the early Cinco de Mayo Street Festival with Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, Tuesday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at 8th and Q.
Spring is the time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
The one and only Monster Jam. Big Air.
backflips, and all-out racing. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. The fun begins at the pit party, where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Get your pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Must have valid event ticket to enter pit party. Restrictions may apply. Rules and activities are subject to change. Visit website for event details. Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena this Saturday and Sunday.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And wow, what a great spring it has been here. We've had record sales happening at Koppel. And to show our appreciation, Koppel is giving out employee pricing on select new models. Yes, you heard that right. Employee pricing is happening right now at Koppel on select new models. So please stop on in the store and see the team, or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Some rebates to dealer.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Hi, I'm Ryan Buck, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you create a game plan for financial success. Call me at 402-483-0377. Again, 402-483-0377 to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln. Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 3 is sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Hour 3 also sponsored by Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80, 33rd and Yankee Hill. Go see Mike Anderson and the team. Nate Fredericks and the team out there.
Wait a second, you invoked a new name.
I know Nate. Nate's a higher up at both places as well.
Hold it, a higher up. I've never been.
He might be, I guess, the GM. I would say. Right?
Says right on my intro, just a position coach,
long time assistant coach. Odd way to introduce Bill. The minute I heard it, I thought he's not gonna like that. And I wouldn't either.
It's too late.
Hey, wait a second, Nate
Fredericks, yeah. Long-time breaker.
Thanks for listening, Nate.
Probably listening right now. Good morning, Nate.
The taco.
David, Mike, all those guys.
What a day for them. Think about it.
Be busy.
The wind's not blowing.
I got a text.
That's it. What do you got text? What did you get?
During the break. This is going to be supportive of Sip here, actually. Now,
get ready.
We played in Bill's Thrills. We played Danny's song, right?
Danny's
song. By Long As It Messina. Yeah. Anne Murray had a cover of that song in 1972 that became a massive hit. So that's that. So Sip, although that was not the version there,
that was not.
He's not off the fact. Anne Murray
I would not have played.
Did do a cover of the song.
Anne Murray,
but that didn't sound like Anne Murray. It didn't.
It was a male's voice.
That was like AC/DC. No, it's not AC/DC singing Danny's song. It's a male. It's a male's voice.
Anne Murray had a bit of a male's voice.
Okay.
Did she?
I don't think you want to go there.
This.
She did.
Okay. Raspy.
Anne Murray.
Thank you. Thank you, too. Who texted? I don't even know. Unnamed texter sent. Mike and Elkhorn texted that in to
Good job, Mike.
support you.
Thank
And Anne Murray did sing that song just after the fact, and it was not that version we played there.
Yes.
I didn't
know. Long as in Messina.
I need to be backed more often. Anyway,
People back
thank you.
People back you.
Yeah.
464-5685. Call or text as always. Still have not heard any support from anybody that's saying that it's good to have the season tickets taken away for the postseason.
I don't know if you want to get on that horse.
I'm not sure we're going to hear anybody that does support it.
So right now there's none, but we'd love to hear it. We're here.
We are all ears. Yeah.
We're looking for both sides.
We are. I mean, if someone can give us a good reason.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Sean might be right. I think he might be right. This might get revisited.
Sean Callahan.
I think the pushback now is like, it's pretty epic.
We'll see. Yeah.
Imagine if what if all of a sudden you're a season ticket holder and they're hosting a regional and you're not there?
That's what we're talking about.
And you're not
That's
there.
the problem. Like right now, it's not, we don't know for sure they're going to have the regional, but if they get to that point, these people that were there all year long just don't have a guaranteed spot, especially not their spot. Maybe a spot if they get in the queue properly, but that's it. What do you got, Sip?
Caleb Henry, fellow radio man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He said postseason regionals are NCAA hosted events, meaning some sections with season ticket holders are used for visiting teams.
Okay.
All Husker postseason events, baseball, softball, volleyball, use HAF ranking to assign priority
Husker
access.
Athletic Fund.
Yeah, okay. Priority.
It doesn't mean it's right, though.
Priority is Husker Athletic Fund tiers, non-HAF season ticket holders, then general public. So priority is Husker Athletic Fund tiers, then non-HAF season ticket holders, then general public.
I think what's forgotten here is there's also a donation before. So you're paying your season tickets plus the donation.
Thanks to Caleb.
To have the tickets. So more money that it doesn't help you out in the postseason.
Is that mitigated at all in your eyes that postseason regionals are NCAA hosted events, meaning some sections with season ticket holders are used for visiting teams? Does that mitigate it?
No.
Okay.
No, it does not. But we understand that.
It's a good point to bring up.
It's very well understood. And even with High Electric, with Paul, is that he also said that right away. He goes, I understand that there will be some people got moved, but all we wanted was, okay, your seats now have been made into seats for the opponents because it's home. But you also have even if you're a non-donor above and beyond your season tickets, will have first right to buy other. So you have 4 seats. They're now being used for another team. So that means that you can get 4 seats and the best location possible. Yeah. And that's what the cost is.
Reasonable.
But we have another call from a season ticket holder. You want to hear from this guy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right.
He's willing.
Okay. We have Phil on the line. Phil, you are a season ticket holder for baseball. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And are you angry this morning at the news we've been talking about with the postseason potential regional in Nebraska that does not give you your allotted spots for your tickets?
That's not the word I would describe. But
okay.
that's pretty much how I feel.
That's a PG version of
so
how you feel.
PG version of that.
Maybe you'd say hangry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Anne Murray version of this.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts?
Yes, give us some insight.
Well, we've had our tickets since 2002. We're the only people who've sat in those seats since that ballpark opened. And this has never been a thing. I've seen, every dog pile they've had before they went to Omaha in those seats. And you know what else I've seen? I've seen in the 2010s, 11s, and 12s when they were not good. They were bad.
Right.
They're pitiful. And we've had them the whole time. And I think, it's a great opportunity for the university to kind of come out and say, hey, we feel like we're about to go on a run here. And if you want postseason good tickets, then buy season tickets. Then you can have more people there throughout the season. I feel like that's going to be better financially in the long run anyway, selling more season tickets. And then, there's going to be some left over or, and just give people the opportunity. Charge me $100 a ticket. I don't care. But, there are going to be people who look at the price and just say, hey, you know what? We don't want to go to a regional. We're not going to pay $100 or whatever dollars. And then, give those to the higher donors. But I'm unaware of any sport of them. I know they said they did that for volleyball, but I don't know if they do this for baseball at other schools or not. I feel like LSU or Arkansas or all those SEC teams would riot if they did this.
Yeah.
So in 2008, you said you've been there for every game. This did not occur.
No, it never has.
So you sat in your same seats for that regional.
Same seat, section 105 since the very first game when they played UNK in 2002 and walloped them.
That was a big game. They got after UNK.
That was the opening game at Haymarket in 2002.
That's right. That's exactly. Good job.
Have you reached out, Phil, to UNL, to Troy Dannon at all? Or what's your plan? Are you going to try to get in the queue if they do host a regional? What is your plan?
Well, I called yesterday. I called the ticket office and, just said, so if I understand this correct, I will not be in my seats for the postseason. And, I think they had a lot of concerned callers like myself, and the nice young lady who answered my call, you could tell she was reading on a script because I think they anticipated this.
It's a bad day for the ticket office.
Yeah, it is.
And she said what?
And she read the verbatim, thing that you guys read. And then I said, so you're telling me that I won't be able to sit in my seats that I have for every postseason game? And she kind of just said, well, yes. And I was like, that sucks. And she said, yeah. And I was like, okay, well then have a good day. But then I called back and I asked, okay, so how does this work? Like, how many points do I have? How do I know how many points I have? What number will I be with how many points I have? And I didn't get any answers. I just, the gentleman that time said, well, when it gets closer, I anticipate, which didn't make me very happy. He said, I anticipate we'll, release that information. So I don't know, there's just a lot of confusion and a lot of frustration.
Two things. One, I love Phil used the word dog pile. That was nice because we all had that visual of that. I like that.
Seen those.
That piece of the second piece is that Phil's calling in and obviously handled himself very well. The ticket office didn't sign up for this.
No,
they're the one. Just so you guys know, if people are calling into the ticket office and you handled yourself great, Phil. Just understand, because I'd be living one is that all of a sudden, do you think they're coming to work today going like, oh, it should be, no, this is no problem. It's going to be like, hey guys, we're going to get 1,000 phone calls today from angry people and have to try to explain this. And they didn't sign up for that when they took that job.
Yes, be respectful, but ask questions. You are entitled to ask questions.
He's right.
I don't own these tickets. These are the university's tickets, but they, I have had access to them. And don't berate those people at the ticket office. They're just trying to do their job. I just want answers as to why and how, and I don't know.
Another interesting fact here: how is it not factored in that you've had this season ticket since the day the park opened, and somebody may have just gotten season tickets last year? How do you not somehow be going, hey, real quick here, it's all it's in a computer. Maybe we should not jack around with people that have also been on. He was there for the UNK game,
first ever game in Haymarket.
Loyalty's not being rewarded.
Yeah, I mean it's really frustrating, and I get how volleyball needed to do a reseat. I get how football needs to do it, but this is, I mean, it's just, and to drop this on the season ticket holders 3 or 4 weeks, whatever it is, before this possibly happens, that really irritates me, because we've been obviously really, really good, and we're really excited to be a part of this if they can keep doing what they're doing and keep and get the regional to Lincoln. And to drop this now really frustrates me.
Are we just talking about a university athletic department creating another revenue stream so it has enough money to pay players? Is that what we're talking about? Just another revenue stream?
can it really be that much money? Like, how many reserve seats are in that stadium? I mean, when they're packed to the gills, it's like 10,000. But most of those people are in the berms. So how many reserved seats are in that stadium? They can't make that much money, that much extra money by doing this.
I don't know. I wonder about.
Should we point out? So they'll have the field revealed on Monday, May 25th, and then the first regional will start May 29th. So we're talking about a month from yesterday, basically. So you have time to fix this error if they're looking into fixing. If they think it's an error, if they have time to fix this,
they might not.
But if they don't think it's an error, then this is the way it's going to be. So
yeah. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And it would be nice, like they sent out a little blurb to the season ticket holders, but I think Stip said it. Someone needs to come out and make a statement and maybe, provide a little more context here. Give us the why.
To be helpful. Well, maybe we'll get that.
Phil, we appreciate the phone call.
Thank you.
Good luck with the tickets in the postseason and keep going to games.
I just love that. He was there for the first
game. There we go, Phil.
Season tickets.
Since
And
2002.
there has to be a loyalty. Okay.
You think.
Somebody jumped in, a year ago. Okay, but how about the people who've had season tickets, it's four seats for this long. But also, I'm okay if they just come out and just say, here's the deal. We need to raise more money. And so if you want to be involved in this, then you have to be this level of donor. And that's what we're doing.
But what did he just say? He said, if I would gladly pay whatever they want me to pay to keep this seat. He's not. They will pay what you want them to pay. They just want the seat.
Not everybody. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, not everyone, but you have the right then to refusal. Here's what it's going to be. If you want to keep the seat, here's what it's going to cost.
I get it.
Give them that chance to say no.
I got to think Nebraska was ready for a wave of bad publicity here.
Oh, like I said, when they're sitting around the staff room and no one probably wanted to raise their hand. They're sitting there going walking out going we're going to get killed on this.
Is this just a revenue stream that they are trying to take advantage of? Because they're trying to.
Doesn't it have to be?
Well, they have to.
What other reasoning would you have besides a revenue stream?
Yeah, there's no reason.
It has to be all about we need more money, more revenue. It's an opportunity to bring in some more money.
And also, again, unless it was, Caleb Henry's tweet is the only thing that made sense to me, that postseason regionals are NCAA hosted events, meaning some sections with season ticket holders are used for visiting teams.
Then I would ask, has that changed since 2008? Because we just heard Phil say that he had his seats in 08.
Or the next thing is be better prepared, which means when the season started in February, this should have been out. FYI, if we hold a regional, is everyone aware of this?
Then would it dissuade people at that point from buying season
I don't know,
tickets?
but it's better than having it. It's like, it's better than having it.
I don't know if you can do that because it might dissuade people. Well, I'm not going to buy season tickets if I can't be there in the postseason, right? Right? Wouldn't you think twice about it if that was the caveat? You can have these during the regular season, but if they're in a regional, we're gonna have to go a different direction. I don't know. It might
wouldn't be great. I'm not saying it'd be great, but you'd always like to know ahead of time than anything. Because also with this one,
conundrum.
So you have the ticket office that they want nothing to do with this. You know who else wants nothing to do with this conversation? Is Will Bolt.
No.
Then you can say well, he's not involved in this, and he's not involved.
No,
but he's hearing it. His friends,
it's negative.
Out there. If you think players haven't read this, if you're a player, what do you think? I want my fans there.
The ones who have been there the whole time.
The guys that were here at USC down 5 in a 40-mile-an-hour win. That's what I'd like to see here, to have the first opportunity to be in that.
You
not
don't
the
like
first top fundraiser.
You don't like the negative vibe.
Yeah.
I don't need fair weather fan or bandwagon fan. I want my guys. And then those guys can join the field, but let them have their seats, or at least a chance to say no to those seats at a different price. That's all we're at. That's the main gist right now.
Well, we're going to find out tomorrow from Jason and Grant what their take
we'll
is.
dress it with them for sure.
Oh, it's going to be dressed.
Grant's on roofs right now.
He's on him. I think Double Nickel might be with him.
Double Nickel's in a pickle.
What's wrong with you, Jason?
Jason, what's wrong with you?
You can say it to them tomorrow when he comes in studio. We'll be back at early break of the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
The one and only Monster Jam. Big air, backflips, and all-out racing. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. The fun begins at the pit party, where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Get your pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Must have valid event ticket to enter pit party. Restrictions may apply. Rules and activities are subject to change. Visit website for event details. Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena this Saturday and Sunday.
Cinco de Mayo will be here before you know it on May 5th, and Tipsy Tina's is the place to be. Come down to 8th and Q starting at 2 p.m. on May 5th for the Street Festival, featuring piñatas, giveaways, and more. Plus, see llamas from Sweet and Sassy Llama Farm from 5:30 to 7:30. DJ Joe Cruz will entertain starting at 7 p.m. with a spicy taco eating contest at 7:30. And the best part, as always, no cover charge. It's the early Cinco de Mayo Street Festival with Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, Tuesday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at 8th and Q.
The University of Nebraska Rodeo Association excites to announce the 2026 Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo. Come on out to Sandhills Global Event Center May 1st and 2nd. Cheer on the University of Nebraska Rodeo team as they take on teams from all across the Great Plains region. Friday is college night, and Saturday afternoon, kids attend free with purchase of adult GA ticket at the door. Advanced tickets on sale now at sandhillsglobaleventcenter.org. Don't miss the Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo, May 1st and 2nd.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $197 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008753, allowing $9 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,250 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 4/30/26.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement.
Love local wine, craft beer, cider, or spirits, or looking for a great non-alcoholic option? Then raise a glass at SIP Nebraska's 13th Anniversary Spring Festival, May 8th and 9th at Mahoney State Park. There's truly something for everyone with unlimited tastings, live music, great food, and unique experiences like skydiving demos, buzzed bingo, goat yoga, and fun lawn games. Plus, explore local artisans and take your favorites home. Make a weekend of it. Lodging is available right at the park. Grab your ticket package now at sipnebraska.com.
Don't leave your spring digging projects to chance. Call Nebraska 811 before grabbing the shovel so utilities like LES can mark their buried lines and help you prevent injuries and outages.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit OakStreetCarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
Oak Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You know that we like when you are employed at a place you like. We also like when you have money. As fans of our breakers.
We love money.
Do you want to make money or feel good about your future? DWE Generations is the place. They help you get a plan that matters in protecting what's most important, your family, your assets, and your future. Dave Darlington, Russell Walton, and Cody Eiler bring decades of experience, and their dedicated team provides follow-through, answering questions, explaining next steps, and staying connected as life evolves. DWE Generations, a generational wealth planning firm. Visit them at generations.nm.com or call 402-483-7871. Ask for David, Russell, or Cody.
Tell you what they do. You just want to, when you're dealing with someone with that sort of with your finances, you want somebody with experience. Right away, it's like, what's your time? Like all of a sudden, like if right now I decide, I think I'm going to get into that financial world like that and just, work on your retirement. Be like, what are you doing? No, I'm like,
no offense.
Yeah, no offense. Yeah, I know you're fun to talk to, but I'm not. You're not going to be the one taking care. You're not going to roll stuff over into in some of these accounts. I think we should do this. Oh, well, what about the rules and the laws and stuff of taxes? I don't know. Compliance. I don't know about that, but this would be great. Just do it with me. No, get somebody that's been around forever, and that's what Darlington is.
Yep.
David.
DWE Generations. Now, the NFL draft was last week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There was a clip that's going around that's made it viral of a player drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. His name is Uar Bernard.
Yes, saw this.
You saw this? Well, I got some audio of this.
You wouldn't believe this.
Typically,
I've not heard this.
Typically, when a player gets drafted, first to seventh round, they are ecstatic. This is an honor, an opportunity of a lifetime. Wow, an NFL team picked me. Now, he went in the seventh round. Uar Bernard is the first African International Pathway Program player drafted to the NFL. He's from Nigeria.
Yeah.
And
you wouldn't believe
this is an honor. Here's the phone.
He's like, he weighs 310 pounds. I don't know if he's got it. It's like 6% body fat.
Wow. Now, you're about to hear a phone call to him from Eagles GM Howie Roseman.
Oh, okay.
As well as Nick Sirianni. Okay.
Head football coach.
Okay.
Now, Ken, you would think excited to get drafted. Let's see if you feel that Uar Bernard sounds excited with the way this phone call goes. This is from social media.
Hey, buddy. How we doing? I'm the GM of the Eagles. We had a chance to work out with Coach Hurt. Yeah. It'd be pretty cool if we drafted you right here.
Yes, sir.
We're going to draft you with this pick. We're going to bring you to Philly. We're going to develop you. We're going to get everything out of you that we can, and we're going to rally around you. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to walk here. We'll get you a flight. We'll get you a flight, I promise. Can't wait to see you in person. Congratulations to you and your family. Very special.
This is Coach Sirianni. Congratulations, man. Happy for you. Looking forward to working with you.
So there's some music behind it, but it didn't seem like he was overly ecstatic to be picked. He's talking to the GM and the head coach. Didn't really show any emotion or happiness. Just
you said walk there though.
I wonder also how well schooled up was he? Like, hey, you might be getting a phone call. And this is who's calling, and this is what this is going to be. What this all entails. Because if he wasn't planning on being drafted at all, if I was going to be remotely, and all of a sudden you get a phone call, it could be a little bit much when this isn't your normal.
That might be, Jake. I know people like that. He might have been excited. They just don't show it. I know him.
Yeah. He's got the
people like
ever
that.
player from this program.
I'm telling you,
from Nigeria. It's a great story.
Not everybody reacts the same. I mean, not everybody's gonna be like, "Wow, thank you." The people aren't all the same. I think he was fine. Didn't bother me. Not in the least.
If you watch the clip, I think the coach Sirianni and Rosemary a little bit taken aback. Like this is all I'm getting from this guy right now. Okay, thanks.
It was.
That's fine.
Just
There's
making
people like
sounds.
that. There are people.
There
like
are
that.
people like that, and I'm going to say there's probably a little bit of confusion. I don't know if anybody walked him through in great details how this works. Here's what can happen. Here's what could happen. You could get a phone call from one of these teams. The GM's going to talk to him. How well schooled up is he? And then generally the head coach talks to you. Maybe the head coach doesn't talk to you, but that's kind of the plan is what's going to go on. Had someone schooled him up well enough?
I always kind of like people like that. Just dudes. Just no. All right. I'll be ready. We'll see you. I don't know. See you next week.
Someone says, to back him up, Kevin says, take into consideration the time difference if he was in Nigeria at the time of that.
He
call.
wasn't. He was in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
He was. He was. Yeah,
Okay.
I saw him. He came to the stage. Yeah.
So that's not an excuse then.
No, he was not in Nigeria. He was in Pittsburgh. 100%. You just some guys. I mean, I don't want to name them, but I know them. They're just like that. I like them because I'm not like that. I wish I was more like.
You're
that.
like Uwar Bernard. You and him
should
are.
See this
you
guy,
and him
Bill.
are alike.
I have
Woo.
seen. Yeah, I have seen him.
Woo.
Yeah,
He's a wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
7th round pick.
Sue looks pretty ordinary compared to this guy, Bill.
In my,
that's a take.
In my opinion, it's a brilliant because if he goes to the undrafted free agents, then everybody has like, okay, because this guy might turn it, and it's a 7th rounder.
Yep,
that's a
seventh.
They're taking a chance.
There's a lot of
really
seventh.
wrong.
There's a lot of 7th rounders that don't make teams.
I'd
There's
invite
7th
you
rounders
to
get cut.
Right. I'd invite you to look at him. He's not normal. There's nothing normal about him. He's a giant. But yeah, it's fine.
He's going to the Eagles.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem excited.
It
Maybe he
doesn't
was.
mesmerize me near as much as Axel.
As who?
We'll play Yaxel when we come
Yaxel.
back.
Oh
Yaxel.
God, no.
Yaxel was way
That-
better.
Yaxel was gold.
Gold. That was
Bizarre gold.
Like that one. If we don't hear it again, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
Yaxel, I want to hear
Every day.
Maybe we'll hear Yaxel when we come back.
Yeah, please play Yaxel when we come back.
Next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, cold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $197 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008753 at $199 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,252 at signing, no security deposit required, tax, title, and license fees extra, residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 4/30/26.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
Love local wine, craft beer, cider, or spirits, or looking for a great non-alcoholic option? Then raise a glass at SIP Nebraska's 13th Anniversary Spring Festival, May 8th and 9th at Mahoney State Park. There's truly something for everyone with unlimited tastings, live music, great food, and unique experiences like skydiving demos, buzzed bingo, goat yoga, and fun lawn games. Plus, explore local artisans and take your favorites home. Make a weekend of it. Lodging is available right at the park. Grab your ticket package now at sipnebraska.com.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter.
At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myinspartners.com.
The University of Nebraska Rodeo Association excites to announce the 2026 Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo. Come on out to Sandhills Global Event Center May 1st and 2nd. Cheer on the University of Nebraska Rodeo team as they take on teams from all across the Great Plains region. Friday is college night, and Saturday afternoon, kids attend free with purchase of adult GA ticket at the door. Advance tickets on sale now at sandhillsglobaleventcenter.org. Don't miss the Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo May 1st and 2nd.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere air seeder during Landmark Implement's early order program. Take your seeding performance to the next level with John Deere's advanced air seeding technology. Achieve precise seed and fertilizer placement. With innovative openers and section control, you can maximize efficiency and reduce input costs. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year during Landmark Implement's air seeder early order program. Contact your local Landmark location for details and experience the Landmark difference.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And wow, what a great spring it has been here. We've had record sales happening at Koppel. And to show our appreciation, Koppel is giving out employee pricing on select new models. Yes, you heard that right. Employee pricing is happening right now at Koppel on select new models. So please stop on in the store and see the team or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Some rebates to dealer.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
And electrical.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Looking for the perfect way to thank your teacher this week, Raising Cane's has you covered. Visit your local Cane's to grab a gift card or purchase an e-gift card at raisingcanesgear.com and have it delivered digitally in minutes. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
One love.
Yes, one love. Do you want to hear from Yaxel right now? We did promise the breakers we hear from Yaxel.
This was at halftime.
Yeah, we play it all the time. We
the
love
national championship, the best interview we've ever heard.
Yaxel had an injury, and I didn't think he played that. He didn't play very good in the first half. Not terrible, but this is what Yaxel thought.
You played all 20 minutes.
I feel awful. I feel super weak right now. I can't make anything. Oh, man. I'm trying to push through, obviously, because, it's a championship game and all that, but, man, I'm missing plays that I don't usually miss. I have many opportunities to take advantage of the small defender. Haven't been able to do it. I'm going to go in there at half, do as much as I can to try to feel a lot better and come out here more aggressive.
We will never stop playing that clip ever because we we love it.
How's that not a Saturday Night Live clip?
Yeah, how's it not been yet?
How his teammates have to be just like, dude. They have to just be.
I don't know.
I think they
kids now. I don't know.
They had to get a little chuckle out of it a little bit.
Oh man,
yeah, they had to get something right. I mean,
the oh man is just priceless.
I feel awful. I feel super weak right now. I can't make anything. Oh man,
we'll never tire of it.
I'm just telling you, if I'm on that staff, you're playing it every now and then. You're just falling out of your chairs laughing.
Oh man!
You snorted like 6 times.
I know you snorted. Snort is real.
Yeah, you've been snorting a
real
lot.
thing.
Somebody suggested something displaced septum or something.
Deviated septum.
Deviated septum. Yeah. Somebody suggested that to me.
Like in
a friend.
we're like in the grocery store, or someone just walked by somebody.
Is that friend? And yeah, deviate. Do you have a deviated septum?
I don't know.
The snoring
I've heard
has
of it before.
The snoring has gotten out of control to where I wake myself up.
Yeah, there might be a problem there.
Yeah.
What's Trixie think of this?
I wonder. Trix, weigh in 464-5685. She does listen to the show now because she's part of it.
She's part of the show. She is part of the show.
I have numerous texts like, "Hey, the Trixie section was really good."
It was
really
good.
She handled herself
very good.
Yeah, she's been in big jobs, and she worked over at Sheldon. She's had to do a lot, so I wasn't surprised she handled it. Trixie's very poised, very poised. Yeah, the Trixie story, the horse story.
That was great, and she did a great job. You guys, great job presenting that. It's funny. People enjoyed that segment. You're right.
Yeah.
They really, and she hung around until 9:30.
The word part about Jake's birthday was you hear a lot of different pieces when someone goes, "This was my favorite," and that might have been like
something different.
Something different. It's like, okay, there's other things. That,
oh yeah, I think my favorite was Will.
Will Bolt. He was good.
Yeah, Bolt was my favorite. He was interesting to me.
He's very interesting at that.
And he also talked about his team. So what I appreciate about all the callers was they
had some more info.
Well, so
intel.
Ross Dellinger had insight. We knew what the governor was doing. Then Marty didn't have a lot of insight. Just all of a sudden,
don't criticize him. He doesn't take criticism well.
Marty, get that Florida State package put together when we give you a call.
We'll talk Seminoles.
FSU baseball.
We'll chat Seminoles. That's it for us. The Drive is next. We'll see you guys tomorrow with Grant Wisterman, Jason Peter in studio.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple.